back to the Boise State Esports Arena. Mountain West College Football 25 action here for you tonight as the Broncos take on San Jose State as we get ready for that game in preparation for this weekend's matchup on the real gridiron. It's going to be a lot of fun. My name's Riley Boyd. I'm joined by Doc Haskell.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Doc Haskell.
That's right, we'll find out. Yeah, we have a general rule around here. If I'm on the desk, something has gone terribly wrong. If I'm sitting pushing buttons, something's gone terribly wrong. But in this case, something's gone terribly right. We actually have an opponent, and we're getting ready to do some given games, CF25 tonight, and my goodness.
It's an exciting night of college football for Boise State.
It is. You're going to get to see lots of it. We're going to start with the actual intercollegiate CFB matchup, Sprub versus the SJSU player. And we've only had about 4 of these so far along the way. Not every school has a player. We did a tournament to find ours. He won it, got himself a little scally in the process, and here today to defend the blue.
And this guy's the real deal.
He's the real deal.
We've seen him play. I've seen him play in person a couple times, and he understands this game better than 99.999% of the population. This is such a difficult game, reading defenses and understanding the adjustments that need to be made. And boy, does this guy understand it.
He's got it. Yeah, I remember seeing that in Wasey Williams too. Just the ability to make these small adjustments, to just see some movement on a linebacker and without even having to motion somebody to check what they're just able to just see it. Knows the playbooks, knows the defensive playbooks so well, can spot the little micro adjustments. That's muscle memory.
I remember watching Wasey when he was winning his national championships in here. The thing that impresses me the most is being able to make those depth chart adjustments so quickly in game and understand what he needed to do and make those pre-snap adjustments in such a way that it really felt like you were watching. At the time, Wasey was 2020, so I'm trying to even think. That would have been early Hank Bachmeier days.
Whoa, taking off a shoe at this point to come up with the math.
I mean, yeah, I know, right? I mean, so it's like it was almost like watching what Hank was doing with the offense at that point. And so I think we're going to see the same thing tonight, kind of watching a Mad Dog-esque leader.
I like it. So this will be fun. Part of the strategy here for people who are watching at home, trying to figure out how do you do this? What you play with balanced teams, right? But you can play in the uniform that you want. They're working out those details right now, trying to get the thing. And once they're ready, they'll just start, and we'll just jump in and call it. But that allows folks to play in the uniforms that they want, match the uniforms of the week, which is way more fun.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we'll see, at least on the Boise State side. We're going to play it's a best of 3. We'll play them at home, but typically the way that goes is if it's our home game, it starts on our home turf. If we, best of 3, it'll go to their home turf for the second one. If it requires a third one, comes back to our home turf. So that'd be good.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun to see. Hopefully, like you said, the same uniform combos. I know this week Boise State going orange, white, orange for the uniform combo. I don't know. We haven't seen that broken out from the Broncos in a while, so that'll be a lot of fun. It's always fun when we get to incorporate that orange, and I don't know what we'll see from San Jose State, but I mean, I think it's always fun playing at San Jose State Stadium on this game because they don't have the traditional stadium setup, right?
Nope.
They've got one set of bleachers, and then they've got the end zones. But the fourth side is press box in a hill.
Right.
So it's kind of a unique atmosphere to play in.
It is. And windy. Always windy.
Yes, always windy.
San Jose, always windy. So, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see what they come up with.
Yeah, it'll be good, and we're looking forward to seeing how this kind of predicts the match on this weekend. Doc, you have a fantastic stat that you love to tell people about how well we do in game versus how well we do in real life.
It's a really good one. But in the modern era, when esports has beaten our gridiron rival opponent in the same week, we're nearly 100%. I mean, like 99 point digits. There was one time where that didn't happen, but every other time. So we're 100% this year. I love getting a message out to our athletic director as soon as we've taken care of business on this end to make sure we take care. Tell him, Coach is clear. You can take care of business on your end now.
Tell Coach Danielson we're good to go.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, I saw it in person. I saw it in person earlier this year. Played Washington State earlier over at Extra Mile Arena, actually at one of our amazing Coke events that we had, which was fantastic. Thanks to all the students that came out to that.
Yeah.
But fantastic game in CF25 translated to a very similar outcome just a day later on the blue. So
well, and worth pointing out here for the folks at home, there's discussion in the works for the CFB Mountain West Championship to be played on the same day as the Mountain West Football Championship here at our campus if we are the host of the Mountain West Championship.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be so cool.
I mean, I think there is no better way to help people connect what we do here than bring it into what happens. I mean, you and I talk about this all the time. That's the best way to bring people into what we're doing is to tie it to something that they understand. And that would be so cool.
As space. There it is.
Hopping into game. Like we said, three quarters of a stadium there for San Jose State. And the orange look going on is Jonah Dalmas puts this thing into the end zone, and we are underway and rolling.
This is going to be a good one. Yeah, I love to see Dalmas in there. Mad Dog Madsen coming out. Probably the way that this gets played, not quite the way Boise State often does it. Yeah, Mad Dog, sorry, they're on defense right now.
Little user with Andrew Simpson creeping up, and that's going to be a nice rush for a first down for San Jose State. Just thought they were going to come out in a little pass defense, didn't load the box up too much, and they just got something right through that B gap there.
Yep, with the ability to play any of the the offenses and defenses playbooks that you want. Part of the first establishing is like you got to be safe enough. You can give up a little bit. You just can't give a 99-yarder in this case, an 81-yarder or 79-yarder on the first or second play. You have to be able to just play it a little bit better.
Yeah, there we go. Hopping into the play action. The end around's going to come through, and he can't find the tackle. Unfortunately, there's a first down, and Mary McCoy knocks him out of bounds. But that's going to be Frank Chalk the fourth, finding the first down for San Jose State. And, man, that's unfortunate. Brought a little bit of pressure there early, but couldn't quite find it. Now you see there is getting a little bit of pressure in the box. There's the tackle. Very nice. Getting into the backfield, a little bit of pressure there. That's exactly what Boise State needed. Get San Jose State behind the chains to start this game. A little bit more pressure here, I think. We're going to see something off the corner. Yep. The play action. Oh, that's a great screen dial up there. He's going to get the first down. Unfortunate. Again, I think that was a Mary McCoy with the tackle out of bounds, but it's not going to be enough to stop San Jose State. So the Broncos still trying to figure out their rhythm on defense here. Using those linebackers, being able to get across and read quickly. Marco Notarami kind of rose to stardom last year a little bit for the Broncos, and really starting to see some utilization this year in real life. And on this game, too, he's a fantastic player. Another play-action pass here. Ahmed Hassani trying to get some pressure, but it's going to be just a nice little inside, a little drag route over the middle. San Jose State's going to pick up another first down. Emmett Brown's the quarterback, and it looks like we are going to have a pause here. I think we just need to get some sound stuff figured out. Want to be able to hear the game is, I believe, what's happening. But while we get that figured out, we're going to just talk a little bit about what we've already seen here. So San Jose State wanting to utilize those drag routes, really wanting to make sure that they understand what Boise State's defense is doing. A lot of pressure coming in from Boise State early. A lot of early blitzes. When you use those linebackers, you can kind of be a little bit flexible with what you're doing, but not so much right now as Boise State is kind of putting themselves in a tough spot. San Jose State's running a lot of those play actions and getting them to bite down as we're back in game here. Ty Benefield, the user now. Oh, just kidding. Back onto Andrew Simpson. Playing on this left side. That's a good read. Frank Chalk's going to rush over to the left. Okay. Held them to 4. San Jose State pretty much in field goal range at this point. And going to hop into, well, it looked like a nickel for a second, but this 4-4 split box going to be the method of choice. Going to really be able to bring pressure and trust those DBs in man-to-man, hoping that they're going to be able to lock it up. And then a little bit of a zone up top here as well from Andrew Simpson. Drops back. Emmett Brown throws it over the middle. That's going to be a pick. Very nice interception there from Boise State. Rip's going to take that thing back to the 30, but that's what you needed. Play that underneath. Just went and allowed that DB to to play back a little bit, and that's a great play from Boise State. So Mad Dog coming out on offense. Two in the backfield. Tyler Crow to his right, Genty to his left. Nice little handoff to Genty, who's going to hit the gap in the middle. Nice pickup of 8 to get things started for the Broncos. As he looks through the playbook, see what he decides to go with. Genty on this game, of course, is pretty good, but with even rosters, it makes things a little bit more manageable. But Genty is so good. Another rush to the left here. Good block pickup there. Genty into the open field. Another first down picked up. I think that we're going to see a lot of that from the Broncos this evening. I think we're going to see a lot of run. When you've got a Heisman candidate running back, what can you do? Play action from Mad Dog, rolling out, trying to find anything downfield. He's not going to find anything. Use his legs. Pick up 8. Maddox with a nice vision there to not see anything and make sure that not throwing the ball into coverage, just playing smart football right now. Take those yards where you can get them. It's always nice to be able to stay out and stay healthy. Little flat route there to Genty. Going to be a first down, breaks a tackle. Genty cuts it back inside, almost to the 25. Going to finally get stopped there. Takes a couple to bring him down. That's about as realistic as it gets there, folks. Man, when you get that zoom in on the Idaho logo on those retro helmets, doesn't it just look so good? My personal favorite logo that we have. It's fantastic. Maddox back to pass. Looking. Can't find anything. Tipped at the line. I think he had Matt Lauder there in a crossing route, but he would have been tight. There was a linebacker playing on it, so it would have been close, but he got it tipped at the line. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. Pistol formation here. It's going to be a handoff right to Genty. User linebacker gets absolutely juked, but Genty only finds one as they brought a lot of pressure. Stayed in their lanes, did well to make sure that there was no opportunity for Genty to get loose. 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Tight end cross. Really effective play in this playbook here. Looking for anything Wagner or Lauder over the middle. Going to try and find Wagner. Tip down incomplete. 4th and 9. 44-yard field goal coming up as the man who is chasing down the NCAA record for most all-time field goals trots out for the Broncos, Jonah Dolmas. That's going to be Malachi Nelson holding for him. This is a tough one. Look at that stadium post, and San Jose State takes a timeout. Ice the kicker. Oh, I think that was actually Boise State that took the timeout. He's icing himself. He's icing himself on the stage. It's going to be a tough field goal. That's a long field goal to hit on this game. You saw the stadium post was on high there, so San Jose State really making sure this is tough. And he's going for it. 4th and 9. I like this decision. Brave. This is brave. Press coverage here from both the DBs from San Jose State. He had Bolt for a second, but he's going to take the sack. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. So force a turnover from Boise State, and then San Jose State turns it over on downs. Both of them are going to have about equal field position after the turnover. Boise State, I think, coming out in pressure. Marco Notarami here is the user. Handoff to the left. That's going to be Frank Chalk. He's going to plow his way ahead for 7. San Jose State is up on the chains early in this drive. Have to imagine that this is something with a nice little flat here. Look to see if they want to do something outside. Showed blitz, didn't really commit to it. That's a good stop from the Broncos there. Ahmed Hassanin brings down Floyd Chalk the 4th. And we are in a good situation now if you're the Boise State Broncos. 3rd and 1, the Spartans have the ball. This is a great opportunity to get off the field early if you're the Broncos. 2-back set, power I formation. Going to be a flip pitch out to the right, and I think he got enough for the first down. He did. Barely, but Chalk is going to get there for the first down. Stopped at the 41, or the 46, excuse me. Emmett Brown under center now. Chalk in the backfield. There's that little end around again. That's such a tough play to stop, and I think that is Nick Nash, who is San Jose State's leading wide receiver. Actually, the leading wide receiver in the NCAA right now. Leads the country in yards this year. It's been an absolute monster for the Spartans. Play action. Just out into the flat there. Boise State does well to cover that. Alexander Tubner gets over for the coverage. And Marco Notarami with the tackle, both of them. User and Tubner here. potentially with a little bit of a blitz. Boise State looking to bring some pressure. Run on 2nd and 5. Brought down. That's going to be 2 yards. Floyd chalked the 4th. Boise State got a chance to keep the Spartans off the field. This is actually probably 4-down territory here. It's be a long field goal. Right now looking at a 54-yard field goal, I think. So this would be pretty long. Tubner is the user. That's going to be a jet touch pass across the middle. He's going to get the first down. There's Nick Nash. The spin move for Nash. And he's going to be brought down short of the end zone. That's a great, I mean, it's just so tough. Nash, he's got some pretty good speed. There's a Marion McCoy on the tackle for the Broncos. Now they got to figure out what's the play here. The 2-minute timeout, a new rule to college football. One that, personally, I'm not a huge fan of, but we'll see if it helps the Broncos here. 2 timeouts left for the Broncos, 3 for the Spartans. So probably going to have an opportunity to score if they don't. And that's going to be a touchdown for San Jose State. Right at the middle, just a little halfback dive. Boise State, I think, was pass committed there. And that's going to put the Spartans up 6-0 pending the extra point. Floyd chalk the 4th. 41 yards on the game already. The Spartans are rushing the ball well. Extra point splits the uprights. 7-0 San Jose State. And Boise State gets ready for the kick return. Ball's away into the end zone. Ashton Jeanty is on the return team for Boise State. I like it. I know you hear Coach Danielson talking about him wanting to do that in real life. Well, in college football 25, you can. Madsen drops back to pass. Pressure comes, throws the screen pass to Jeanty. It's going to be a nice little gain of 4 there for Ashton Jeanty. Minute 50 left in the quarter, going no huddle. Broncos in the gun here. Jeanty to Mad Dog's left, Crow to his right. Mad Dog in the pocket looking for anything. Throws over the top. Cam Camper can't quite haul it in. Tanila Latu gets the pass breakup for the Spartans. And it's 3rd and 4 for the Broncos. All of a sudden, San Jose State with 3 timeouts might be thinking they've got a shot to potentially get the ball back and score again. Mad Dog drops back over the middle, finds Latrell Caples on the drag route. That's going to be a Boise State first down, and they go quick. Up to the line once again. Mad Dog, Jeanty to his left, in the shotgun, hands off to Jeanty, looking for a gap to this left-hand side. Breaks a tackle. Going to get brought down as it got to the second level there, 2nd and 1. Broncos to the line quickly. What are they going to be looking to do? Mad Dog calling signals. Jeanty to his right, 2 wide receivers to his right, and Louder. Mad Dog, time in the pocket, going to look for Latrell Caples deep, but the ball is inaccurate. Can't really do much about that from a user side of things, but it's pretty unlucky that he had him open there. Just Mad Dog was unable to hit him. And now 3rd and 1. 1:05 left. Broncos still have 2 timeouts. Jeanty to Mad Dog's left. Speed option. Jeanty gets the ball, cuts up, makes one miss. Breaks another tackle, not quite, but he's going to be brought down to the 34. Good play from Ashton Jeanty, 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Boise State working their way into field goal range here. Mad Dog with Jeanty to his left. Hands off the middle. Jeanty going to be brought down after a gain of 9. Boise State in field goal range as they're lined up through the middle. 45 seconds on the clock. 2 timeouts remaining for the Broncos. Madsen in the pocket. Throws the fade route. Cam Camper. Yes, sir. To the back of the end zone. Yes, sir. Cam Camper.
That's how we do it.
Very nice. That's a great read there. Saw the press coverage from the DBs and just threw it right over the top.
Clean. The band playing a sad, sad song.
Doc, that looked like you when you were playing quarterback, didn't it?
Yeah, the good old days. Leather helmets.
Leather helmets.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. That was a clinical drive, a clinical 2-minute drill there to end the half for Boise State. Now, I mean, they still got to defend. San Jose State's got 3 timeouts, but
he's coming out
of the end zone.
Gaines unable to get much out of that. Did he even get back to the 20? He didn't.
Oh, he got to the 12.
12. Ooh, that's going to mess him up. So the question now, will he take big shots? I think there's an opportunity potentially for a pick and a go-ahead field goal
Yeah, that'd be all right. Dime coverage here for Boise State. Notarami's the user. Brown just can't find anything. He's going to try and use his legs here. See, now it gets interesting because now I think you have the opportunity to start getting aggressive for San Jose State, right? At first, that play breaks down, you don't have anything, but now that they've got, a little bit of yardage in this up to the 30 more or less, they got a shot to try and work themselves in the field goal range, I'd have to think.
Good users will, knowing that like San Jose's player does, knowing he's got an opportunity, he'll run it to see what the defense was. Oh, but he doesn't get anything. He just gets knocked out. He's got to use another one of those. That only leaves one.
Yeah, that was a big sack there from Boise State. That's what we like to see.
Mm-hmm.
Bring a little pressure off that left-hand side. I think that was Jaden Virgin Morgan who came up with the sack. Emmett Brown in the pocket throws across his body. That was a heck of an animation there.
Yeah, it was.
Floyd Chalk gets out of bounds. See, now 15 seconds left. You got time for maybe 2 plays before you got to roll out the field goal unit here, and they got to be quick outs. Play the sideline.
All you got to do is really just keep it in the field of play. You play those just clean outside corners, prevent the sideline. You see him, look at that, backing up.
Oh, Ahmed Hassanin bringing pressure. They don't want him anywhere near that QB. He inflicts some pain.
Yeah, in the game, does a really good job. Watch the corners on the outside. You can see the defense they're in. They're going to be angled in at about 40, 45 degrees, and they're going to be kind of soft pedaling outside. You see them, their bodies, their navels pointed toward the middle, preventing that outside. Oh, almost gets it. Hit him right in the hands. Try not to do that next time. You don't want to hit him in the hands. That's not going to work for a defender.
That was just straight up Marco Notarami reading that play and coming across with that drag route perfectly. That's a great user right there.
Yeah, that's the Marco we know and love. Hit him right in the hands. He's not standing behind me, is he? Okay, good. He's going to go for a run. He's got that one timeout, but he doesn't get down in time, and that's a halftime. It was a gutsy move, tried to make it, did not. And because he couldn't get down fast enough, maybe he doesn't know where the slide is. Maybe the running back doesn't slide. Who knows? Kick off at the second half. They're getting right into it.
Yeah, this has been a heck of a game. I mean, 2 pretty good drives, and that's the smart decision right there. Just take the fair catch.
Yep, exactly. Oh, he's mad. Why did coach make me do this? He's just flapping about the coach. That is maybe one of the funniest things when you see the players get around the game and talk about the things that they're doing. They're like, man, I would never do that.
And Doc, do you think this is a run? Look at that box.
Yeah, pretty tight.
That was about as loaded of an offensive line as you can possibly get there.
Mm-hmm. There was a bread truck parked in the 2-hole.
And he's going to do it again. He's going to roll on the same thing here. Play action.
Play action.
That's a great read there, too.
Catch
Matt Wagner. He's got some usage in these last couple games for the Broncos in real life and doing it again in the game.
Now, that's a sign that your user knows the team that they're playing, Wagner. Doing a good job. And, again, these teams balanced in the game. Nice is going to be an outside just sprint. He's going to get to the edge there. 26. Who's 26?
True freshman Sire Gaines.
Let's go.
Flipped him from Arizona State earlier this year in the process of recruiting as well. I think there's a lot of Bronco Nation that should be really excited for Sire Gaines.
Yeah, we're seeing the crowd noise make an effect here, but I've been to SJSU and there's no such. Maybe if it were a 6.1 on the Richter happening at the same moment. That would be the only way to get that stadium pulse that high on 3 sides.
That's funny. Oh, look at that. 3 back there. Madsen drops back. Oh, and Gaines he clicked on early, and Gaines just ran away from the ball.
Oh, man. Gaines was checking his socials, missed that one entirely. Happens in real life, happens in the game, just turns the wrong way.
He's thinking about the end zone before he caught it.
2nd and 10, third quarter just ticking away here, but this has been an all Boise State drive. All the mistakes. There it is. Gets out in the middle. Genty going to get the corner. Oh, B button. Oh, and just can't quite get that. I miss the good old days of of the actual. What was it? It was the Sega.
The Tecmo Bowl?
The Sega Genesis. You hit that B button, you spin in the tiniest little hitbox ever. You're unhittable. Another one right up the middle. 3 yards. Cloud of dust.
Look at that. Hey, I'll tell you what, that's about right. Genty approaching 100 yards in the first half. I mean, that's how you know a game's realistic, when they can somehow find a way to replicate Ashton Genty's ridiculous performance in real life. Oh, I thought Caples had that.
Yeah, I did too.
Got popped coming across the middle. That was a hospital ball.
It was. Maybe you got there a pixel or two too early. We'll talk about that later when we do the review. All right.
Little pistol action here, reminiscent of the old Reno days under Colin Kaepernick.
We don't talk about those. Nice little hand that outside, little jet run there. Gets to the outside. Oh, and grinds forward to get the remainder of that 7.
I mean, he just lowered his shoulder and bowled that guy over. Look at this hit. Oh, boom.
There it is.
Put that man on SportsCenter.
Mm-hmm. I like that bullet time, Cam, in that case. Okay. 1st and goal.
Gains in the backfield here, so maybe a pass? No.
No. Gaines is going to crash into that line, getting Genty a little bit of a break. I mean, but even in the video game, you got to get your freshmen some time, meaningful time, and get them some meaningful plays.
Yeah, I think it's always good to see them develop the players in game. I wish that experience would transfer over in the 3-game series, huh? Increase the overall. Yeah. Oh, my word.
Oh, there it is.
He's just a bowling ball in there.
He is. Now, but this brings up a critical 3rd and goal. Looks like only about half a yard there, a little more than a yard there. But this will put Genty over 100 yards if he can punch it in right here.
Little speed option.
Oh.
I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, I saw it too, and you at home, there was some glitchy business there. I wonder what it looked like on the SJSU end. But we'll take a touchdown in that case.
There we go. Mad Dog with the touchdown rush credited.
Yeah, she's asking why did that thing shoot into the air? Yeah, we better not look at the replay here.
I think he was getting there regardless. I think he had the edge made there, and I think he was going to be able to get in. But that was interesting. Doc, in your film review, you'll have to ask him if he meant to pitch it there or not.
I will 100% ask him if he meant to pitch it. Okay, there we go.
Smart play.
Nice deep kick. The mullet helps you kick further, just so we know. Just so we're all clear.
Okay.
The mullet helps quite a bit.
Very nice.
Big wide line here, double tight end. Tight end slot.
Yeah, just going to bounce this thing to the outside, try and get the edge, but Marion McCoy doing well to get over there and make sure he can't turn it upfield. 2nd and 8, keeping the Spartans behind the chains. That's where Boise State's had the most success tonight, is when they can keep the Spartans behind the chains on 2nd down.
I believe it was 81 last time, was just unable to get to the 2nd level and get a good block there, but does this time, and that nice block coming out of the secondary opens it wide up, gets run down behind.
Yeah, you could have drove a garbage truck. You could have drove a garbage truck through the hole in that line there. That was pretty good blocking from San Jose State.
Big 1st and 10 here. 3rd quarter starting to come to an end. Big end around sweep. Can he get the corner?
That's a good tackle.
Yeah, it really is.
That's a big-time tackle right there.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 1, but these are dangerous. They give you lots of options. You can cut it open right here. You can also get something short across the middle of it. He's going to run it, gets over there, wants to make sure that he gets it. He's only trailing by 7, and that's it's important. It's important to just keep moving it forward and not try to take it all back in one bite. How do you eat an elephant, Riley?
One bite at a time.
There it is.
Look at this box. Linebackers are all up, but then they drop into a Tampa 2.
Oh!
What a play from Alexander Tubner.
Tubes. Oh, man.
You thought he had the pick there for a second. I mean, he jumped that screen like he saw the play call coming in from the sideline.
And that running back dropped whatever he was holding in real life just now. The hit was so hard. And he's going to run for it. Slides. Oh, that was an interesting animation of a slide.
Take the hit, young man. Stay up and get the 1st down.
Yep. He's like, wait, is it Y? Is it X? Is it the triangle? Is it like the bumper? What is it?
It's like me when I'm playing fighting games. Just start spamming buttons.
Just you hit enough of them, yeah. Spin to win.
4th quarter, 4's up Broncos. Broncos with a 7-point lead, 1 score. Spartans driving on the 34.
There's a murderer in that crowd. There is. 2nd or 3rd and 2.
That's a big stop.
He's going to lose a bunch. He's got to go for it in this situation right here.
That's a long field goal. Tell you what.
When you know it's a best-of-3 situation here, you're going to take shots like this just to try to get back. I mean, we're in the 4th. There's He can chew up the drive if this is a turnover on downs. Oh, is he going to pitch it out there? Doesn't have the wheels, gets closed down, throws controller somewhere in San Jose as we speak. And Broncos are going to take over here. And you know what? They may not even have to turn back the ball. They don't have to put together a 14, almost 15-minute drive like Army did the other day.
I was just going to say an Army-esque drive here. Genty gets out of the spin.
Yeah, but he still ends up losing on that, and that is reminiscent of what we saw last week from real-life Genty as well. They just were on him, spying the whole time. Sometimes one or two guys full dedicated to cover.
It's kind of what it takes sometimes.
Oh, no, but he's doing what he needs to do here. San Jose is not thinking about timeouts yet, but this is going to take us down to about 2.5 minutes.
You saw the quick adjustment there, get that shoe clock on as well.
I like it. That's good for the viewers. You can't get up and go to the bathroom. There we go.
Looking for a wheel route for Genty. Can't find him. Can he find the drag over the middle? Madsen. I think he was across the line of scrimmage when he threw that.
He might have been. Yep. That's a tough one. But will he accept it? He does. It'll be 4th and 19. Hey, we got a punter.
James Ferguson Reynolds. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi. Kick it down there, my guy, and does.
Oh, my word. That is an absolute bomb of a punt.
It's a boomer. Reed back there can't make the turn on it. User control buttons not so great. Actually ends up coming back, maybe trying to squirt around it, but doesn't do it. Coleman,
he's juiced.
Screaming into the void.
Is that Kaniho there? That's brother of Kikawa Kaniho, I believe.
Wow, you are coming up with all the names today. Although Notriani, though, is the one that you keep saying different than I'm used to hearing it.
How do you normally hear it?
Notriani. Marco Notriani.
That's what I say.
You said Marco Notriami.
Oh, am I saying with an M?
You are. I think. I mean, correct us at home. No one's going to correct us at home. No one's watching, and that's fine.
Hey, I'll tell you what. When our guys come in later tonight for giving games, the ones that get paid to talk about
that's right.
They'll let us know. Mm-hmm. They'll let us know if we're saying it wrong.
Brown back to pass here, 3rd and 16. Put him in the same position that the Broncos were in. Gets it. He was guarded by his own guy. Gets out of bounds.
That was about as good of coverage as you can ask. The problem is you're playing on your own. You're playing DB on your own team there.
That was didn't even appear to be the right replay.
I think this might be the game here, Doc. I mean, San Jose State's got 3 timeouts, but 4th and 5, 1:55 to go. Brown in the gun. He's going to find one over the middle, though.
All right, time to start closing those down. I mean, I realize you guys are getting tired. You don't want to let anything big over the top, but when you put a lid on it, there's plenty of space to boil under the lid. So,
well, it looked like they were playing prevent defense. So you know what they say when you play prevent defense?
You prevent yourself from winning.
Prevent yourself from winning. Spot on.
All right, now this is actually a pretty good one. He got knocked up there. He's turtling currently. All right. Feely with the injury there, or slow to get up, I think is what it was. Down he goes. Oh, the flop. That is worthy of the best supporting actor in a defensive drama.
That was a
Feely.
He got touched on the back there and just went over like crazy.
I love how the game decides when someone's hurt or not. It's not usually an animation that would support it. All right, less than a minute left. He's got a tie that's going to throw it out there into the flat again. Oh, gets up. But the danger of this, he just does not have good outside routes. And because of it, he's putting himself in a position where the clock keeps running. Now, he used one of his timeouts right at a minute here. He's got to tie it up, but he doesn't want to leave too much time on the board. Maybe he goes for 2, but probably pushes it to overtime.
Oh, Tubner with a big hit there from the secondary.
That's right. Once again, that kid feels it. All right, kicker is going to come out, Kyle Halverson.
No, he's got to go. He's got to go for it here.
Yeah,
4th and 6. This is the ball game. What a sack as well. What a gutsy call to bring pressure there on 4th and 6, Doc. What a gutsy call.
That was pretty nuts. But he had not thrown anything that took much time to develop, so you speed him up and you get him out. And it's going to go right back in the hands of number 2, and he's going to find himself moving. Well, we saw the tackle on that. The numbers didn't add up to me. I'm like, what? He's over 100 yards now, even though he lost a couple here and there. Hopefully we'll see those at the end.
Oh, Sire Gaines, get to the outside.
Woo. Takes a whole team to bring him down. They've got him built pretty big.
I don't think he's actually that big in real life, too. I think he's pretty quick. You know, he came in.
I run like that, by the way. That was a Tom Cruise run out there in the flat. End of the fourth quarter, and that's going to be it for this one. So we'll take a short break. We'll try to get your audio back running, and we'll go from there.
There we go. Broncos up 1-0. See you after the break.
Dave, it's your Idaho Central app. I know this car got you through college, but check this out. In my credit, your credit score looks good. And there's a great rate on this auto loan so we can score a roomier ride. Whoa, who's driving this thing? The closest Idaho Central Credit Union branch is in your pocket.
Life happens. Lucky for you, the new ICCU Central Plus checking account comes with benefits, including cell phone protection.
Wait, through my ICCU checking account?
That's right. Along with a whole lot of other benefits you might need. Because being human is a full-time job. Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
No. Come on, where is it?
Dave, it's your Idaho Central app here. Any chance you're missing a debit card? Let's get that taken care of for you. With ICCU's card control, you can turn any card off with the tap of your finger.
You've got it.
And back on again. Out, 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 out. The closest Idaho Central Credit Union branch is in your pocket.
Oh, my word. What's going on, man? Good. The actual Mountain West CFP game right now. Oh, for real? Okay. Welcome back. We're here out of break, but it's not Doc Haskell sitting next to me this time.
No, I've taken over. I am the new Doc Haskell, but I'm still going to drink from his 2020 Coach of the Year mug.
Well,
I don't know what's
he's
in
got
it,
like
but
3 or 4 of those things.
Yeah,
I mean,
wow, there's a lot of ice in here. So, yes, I am not Doc Haskell, but
we got game.
Yeah, we do. We have game. So this is what, game 2?
Game 2 of a best of 3.
On the blue. So take me through game 1. Game 1, Boise State took care of business.
14-7.
Okay.
A little back and forth, couple turnovers, a little bit of aggressive play calling on both sides, couple turnovers on downs, but they took care of business. Genty ran for about 100 yards, as you would expect.
Yeah.
Mad Dog made some good plays, and the end around for San Jose State, as I think a lot of people expect him to do, had a pretty big game.
Yeah, Nick Nash is obviously a great player on the actual field and also in the game, and that's what's amazing, I think, about how college football changes is you see rankings change live as it happens, right? Genty for Boise State obviously has taken a big ratings boost, is right there in the flat and going to be a first down and more. And, I think what's interesting, too, you bring up the aggressive play calling. Like, that is such a key for finding that balance, because you don't want to be throwing Hail Marys, but you also don't want to get too conservative.
Yeah.
As Chalk goes right up the gut and another first down.
Yeah, the blocking last game and continuing to this game, the blocking has been fantastic for San Jose State, and it's been pretty much exclusive runs to that left side where they see, Matt User away from that, and they've just been able to just run right up that left-hand side.
So another 1st and 10, right? Hand up off the gut and a gain of 5. Appreciate Boise State going with the dark uniforms, dark mode, which they just rocked not that long ago. And then, of course, the big game for real on Saturday night.
Yeah, in the last game at San Jose State, they wore the uniform combo that they're going to be wearing this Saturday as well.
Look at that. Incomplete. No, that's a great defense there for the Broncos, and that's Marion McCoy.
Yeah,
he's been awesome.
Yes, he has.
He has been awesome.
He's been such a good addition to this team. He had his family supporting him last year, and the story that he had.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun.
It's funny. His uncle, actually, believe it or not, it sits a lot of times by our family. So
that's awesome.
It's always a big moment. If McCoy has a big play, we're like, hey, we're right. It's like a family reunion.
I remember seeing the video of his family go nuts when he had that first pick last year. That was awesome.
So big down here, 1st and 10. San Jose State has kind of been able to do whatever they want. Great stop, though.
Braxton Feely getting in there, plugging those holes.
Braxton Feely having a great year, and obviously, so best 2 out of 3. So if Boise State takes care of business, series is over, correct?
It's over, and I'll tell you, we talked about it. We're at like 99.999. Oh, my word,
wow,
what a hit.
What a hit.
Great
job.
It's James Irby, I think, getting over there. Yeah, 99.999% of the time. If we win our game in a Gridiron Rivals match before our actual football team plays, our football team will win.
It works out. Love that. This is a big 3rd down. Oh, man, look at that. Another big hit. Defensive backs great in those last 3 plays, knocking that ball loose. And I think this is, by the way, one of the toughest things to do in this game is kicking field goals.
It's so hard.
And that's blocked on the way. Benefield tie going all the way. Can he take it? You bet. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Ty Benefield. Blocked field goal return for a touchdown, and we haven't even seen the offense yet.
That's some Frank Beamer-esque special teams right there for you.
That was wonderful. A great job. Benefield scooping it up and then put on the Jets. And Dalmas, you know it, guaranteed extra point. Well, I'll tell you, if you can get 7 points off of special teams, that always puts you in a great position. And now can the defense go right back and defend?
Stacey Collins is smiling on the sideline over there. That's what he wants to see.
Now, remember, San Jose State running the ball did great there that last drive. It was those 3 straight passes that were knocked loose by Boise State's defender. So here we go. A 7-0 lead for the Broncos, 2 minutes in the first. There they are in the flat. That's been big. Look at that move by Chalk, just getting over there. About a gain of 8 yards for 2nd and 2.
Just following the blockers. Getting to the edge a little bit there, too. San Jose State did a good job of sealing the edge with a block. And, those screen passes on this game, if you bring any sort of pressure, are just ridiculously good.
It's been kind of a hack in this game. And then Chalk right there, gain of 3. So this is much like how San Jose State's first possession. But a great job by the Boise State defense to lock it up, and then obviously the block and return for a touchdown. So here we go.
Linebackers down.
Yep. Got Simpson, the user, looking to go back into coverage. Flat again. And another gain of about, that one a 7-yard gain. So that's all the Spartans have done. When they pass it, they pretty much go into that flat.
They've been stacking this box here a little bit too, and the linebackers keep dropping. It's so hard to commit to run or pass against these guys because they've just been, they love, like you said, they love working those flats. They haven't taken a shot, so it's like if you commit to anything up the middle, you're in real trouble.
Yeah, one spreading them out, and then after you pass in the flat, you go right up the middle. There's a pass and a catch there by Kanan. Look at him go. Alexander Tubner with the tackle. Obviously, the big news for him on the actual gridiron is that hopefully he can get back on the field soon.
Get him out there as soon as possible. Yeah, that secondary thrives with him.
Yeah. So now knocking on the door of the red zone, San Jose State, right up the middle again with Chalk. Man, he's got some speed and he gets another first down and more. So this is kind of where the Spartans were last time when we had those 3 big pass breakups. So here we go, 30 seconds to go in the first. Chalk again, and man, he has that lovely little juke to the right and a gain of 6.
He's shifty. He's shifty when he gets into the hole there. He's a patient runner. That's tough. That's tough.
Now officially in the red zone on the 10-yard line. Here we go. See what the Bronco defense can do. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Rip with a user pick. Oh my word. What a great start for the Broncos. Man, a great job there. Just waiting, seeing what the quarterback's doing, and went right into his hands. And so now, for the first time, we get to see Ashton Genty in the offense.
And I think if you told Spencer Danielson that going into the second quarter, Nick Nash has more tackles than catches, he'd be a happy man.
I think so. Here's Genty, a loss of 1 on the play. Yeah, I mean, you can't ask for more in the first quarter to get an interception and a blocked field goal return for a touchdown. So now this is the first time we're finally seeing the offense.
Well, trips action here as well for Boise State. Trips right.
Going to see Mad Dog do some audibles. There it is. Ooh, boy, that was close, man.
The RPO.
He got, I will tell you, I played this game a lot when it came out in August.
Yep.
And I realized my skill set is terrible. So,
Same here.
And the
Same here.
And the RPOs, I love to use them, but I'm terrible at them. There it is down there for Camper. Camper, 10-5. Punch it. Touchdown, Boise State.
Look at the
Madsen to Camper.
The Indiana man he's gone.
Yeah.
He was gone off the line. He had a step and a half.
Oh, that was perfect. And a great throw by Mad Dog. And it is 14-0. About the perfect start you could ask of your Boise State with the 2 turnovers and now a 2-touchdown lead. And now if you're San Jose State, you don't want to panic. You don't want to go with all these deep pass plays and make another mistake. But also, you can't have many mistakes for the rest of the game, really.
No, at some point you have to imagine they got to start working that ball to Nick Nash, right? You got to start working that ball to your best player, and you have to imagine it's coming here soon.
So we'll see what Brown and company do here for San Jose State. Down 14-0. Got Shea Oladipo, the user here. Brown play action, rolls out to the right, sack. There it is. What a job there. A great sack, a huge loss, and it's 2nd and 20.
That's what you need right there. Keep them behind the chains. This is where they struggled in the first game. Keep those guys behind the chains. Make them throw the ball.
Another play action, almost the same play, right up the middle. Wow. 2nd and 20, down deep in your own area, and to be able to have a big conversion like that is huge.
Yeah, Jackson Cannon with 2 big balls for them this time. That's one last time and one on this drive as well. That's 2 great catches.
So here we go, 14-0. Broncos still the 2-touchdown lead. Plenty of protection and barely got that ball out for an incomplete. Close there.
Jaden Bergen-Morgan just crashing into the gap there, getting out of his lane and finding some good pressure there.
And now you can see the snowflake icon appearing. If you're not familiar, that means Brown's on a little bit of a cold streak right now. Another play action on the way, and right there, right up the middle. Tight end doing work today.
Yeah, they brought pressure, and that thing almost got there. that free safety just about got home there and caused some real pain.
And again, really for San Jose State, the problem hasn't been moving the ball. It's been putting up points and making those mistakes. So here they go. Knock, knock on the door with 3 minutes to go in the half. Another play action into the flat. Chalk with the catch there. And Tubin are able to take him down after a gain of 2.
Good open field tackling there from the Broncos. That's what you want to see. Get that first man to bring him down. You don't want to have to see if he's going to get to the second level and really cause some issues.
Again, what's nice too, even rosters. So if you're wondering, is this really, you know, that, oh man, it's picked up again, Notarini. How about that?
Marco.
Wow. Another interception, 2 plus a blocked field goal. And now it's house money, 14-0. You would hope a long drive here for Boise State.
Oh, Genty just on a little swing there in the flat.
Gets the block, little knocked off the first defender. He's wide open. Little juke move. There he goes, 40, 35, 30. Ashton Genty to the house.
He snapped that guy.
Ashton Genty.
Oh, my word.
Oh, the broken tackle, the juke, and then the afterburners.
Joey, he killed that guy.
Oh, it was over. And then the user, right, caught him up, tripped him up, and it's 21-0 Boise State.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
Not only was the spin perfect, that wasn't even a juke. That was just left stick work.
Yep, that was amazing. And then the speed to get it done. So Spartans in a whole world of hurt. Every single drive they've had has ended with a turnover, and one returned for a touchdown.
Yeah, yeah. 2 big picks, and then, yeah, like you said, that blocked field goal. And special teams make special plays, as my man Sketch says.
There we go. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
And now, I mean, everyone's cold right now for the offense. Let's see what the Bronco defense can do. Oh, my gosh, almost picked, but it's caught by Chalk, and he's going to take it all the way in. Barely stepped out of bounds. That was almost turnover number 4.
I don't know how he didn't pick that off, to be honest with you. That thing looked like a surefire pick, and probably 6.
Yeah. And here we go, a handoff right to Chalk. Tried to spin away, but Benefield and company with the tackle. And now, I mean, if you're San Jose State, you have to, whereas we're going to hit the 2-minute warning, you have to get points here, at least 7. I mean, you don't even want a field goal at this point.
No. You got to start getting on the board, and you got to start getting on the board quick because, I mean, realistically, Boise State's offense has been able to move the ball so well that you can't guarantee how many times you're going to get the ball back.
And there's another sack. How about that?
Braxton Feely again. Man, he has been going
Huge
crazy.
Game. Huge game. And that clock, you watch that. That is the enemy for San Jose State. 1:45 and counting in the half. Still looking for their first points of the ball game.
Oh, it looks like he wants to bring some pressure with Marco here.
Watch Marco there on the edge, looking to come in, trying to guess the snap count. He is. And another play action, and there's Marco. Man, a near sack. That's the second time San Jose State has barely been able to get the ball out and avoid a sack.
Yeah, that was pretty that was Ahmed.
Oh, there we go.
Flying in there. I mean, I think Marco actually dropped back in coverage after trying to jump that. Yeah.
That tricked me. I thought Marco came in, but that was Hassani. And there we go. Another pressure by the defensive line.
That was 4th down.
Yep. So how about that? So now Boise State, with 1:24, has plenty of time to possibly go up 28-0. Mad Dog going to throw it on the way. Is that one going to be caught? It is. Oh, no. Just in and out of Austin Bolt's hands.
The Bora boy himself.
Yeah.
Unlucky. He thought that looked like he had. He did.
Yeah, he did have it. He brought it down to his waist and then.
Boy, if I'm San Jose State, I'm asking, did he make a football move there?
Yeah, I know.
That was almost a fumble.
You would take anything at this point. Here's Genty with a sweep, wide open. Spin or get jukes inside to the 30-yard line. Another big gain for Ashton Genty, who's got the the second offensive touchdown for the Broncos. And with 1 minute to go here in the first half, let's see what the offense can do. Madsen to pass. There is Latrell Caples, and they're going to call it 2nd and inches, just shy of the first down.
This is where I'm using Tyler Crow here to get this thing across. Thankfully, he's finally in the game. It took him a while to get him in there.
Yeah, there was a big protest there by him. I don't blame him.
It's from my neck of the woods, Skyview, Idaho territory, or Skyview High School territory.
Genty punches it in. Ashton Genty, no doubt about it. Got the blockers he needed. He's now with 40 yards, 2 tutties, and it's all Boise State, 28-0. And how about this? You said the first game, close, 14-7.
Not so much
This
this
game feels
time.
so different.
And I know, as a season ticket holder in 129, I know that those sections in the south end zone are chanting Heisman, Heisman right about now. 2 tutties early for Genty.
And that second touchdown, I mean, I know there's a story of him giving his offensive line gift cards. He may have to do another round because he was wide open.
Yeah, I think who was the offensive lineman that said as well he's going to have to tattoo 2,000 on him?
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but it was one of the big boys up front. And
was it Cage Casey?
It might have been.
I feel like it was Cage Casey.
Well, remember it started off with, he was going to have to cut his dreads, and then he's like, well, let's not do that just yet.
He's going to get that 2,000 this year, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Well, and the nice thing about it is, and that's one of the big arguments with the national media. It's the local media is national media saying, well, he's going to have some extra games. What he's doing is incredible. So San Jose State, they need a lot to go their way, and Chalk's going to at least get a first down.
And he gets out of bounds, too, critically at the 50.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're at least getting field goals really don't do much at this point.
No, with the down 20-0, they've got to be all touchdown here. Facing some pressure, a little bit of a screen play, which has been such a heavy hitter for CFP25 players. If you look at anything online, they'll tell you the screen plays have been really, really good in this game.
Yeah, they really are, especially anything out to the flat. The wide receiver screens, not as much, but if you get a running back screen, I mean, the longer you can wait as a quarterback to get that thing out, the more yards you're going to get out of it.
Here's a deep pass on the way. Can Irby make a play on it? And he will. He'll knock it incomplete. Got a hand on it. And just when you thought San Jose State maybe could get some points on the board, there's the good Bronco defense.
Yeah, that was a heck of a play. That I think was almost a tip drill there. I think Ty Benefield just about got over to that thing and made a play on the ball, too, coming out of the hand.
As we near the end of the first half, maybe be able to get 2 more plays. Another deep pass to Nash. Caught it. Wow. What a touchdown by Nash, and San Jose State finally an exhale for just a moment as they get their first points of the night here in this second game, and the extra point is good.
Yeah, that is what the media and the national media has been seeing out of Nick Nash all year. That's why he's leading the country in yards this year.
Yeah, that was just a great play. Really kind of the second play in a row that they made that same move over to the left and then a deep pass.
Little underthrown that time, I think, and that kind of played into Nash's skill set there. But, I mean, truly his catch radius is just nuts. I mean, that play right there reminds me of what we might have been seeing for the last 4 years with Khalil Shakir.
Yeah.
I mean, truly,
just
one of those catches where you just kind of look around and say, did he really just do that?
So big moment here for Boise State. Do they just run the ball? Looks like they will. They'll go out to the outside. Oh, Genty's going to do it again. Is he really? Bounces free. Time expires in the first half, but man, there was a moment. We thought he was going to break through the second level, and we end the first half, and it is 28-7. Boise State. What can you say about Matt's performance in that first half?
I mean, it's pretty impressive. You know, he's understood how to play good users on defense. I mean, offensively, I mean, he understands the assignment.
Yeah.
Give the ball to the Heisman candidate.
Absolutely.
It's pretty simple. Dirk Cutter knows it. Matt knows it.
But what's interesting, too, and you bring that up, one of the biggest challenges in this game is learning how to use your defenses. Genty's going to take it on the outside, and a gain of about 12 and another first down. But that's been big, right? Anybody you talk to that can play this game at a high level, it's about how they can play as a user on that defense.
It's hard. It's really hard, and not even just being able to do it skill-wise, but knowing who to use as a user as well. Do you want to get a safety and get some, kind of play that deep zone? Do you want to play as a linebacker and, play with a drag? It's hard.
Madsen play action, deep on the way. What are they going to call that, a catch?
No, I think
they're not. Incomplete. Boy,
Camper.
right there. Camper on that deep sideline. He's already got 1 touchdown tonight. Second and 10 on the 37.
Coverage.
Yep. Here comes Madsen, faces pressure, dumps it off to Genty, gets a block, breaks to the outside. Here he goes, 40, 35, 30. No one's going to catch him. Ashton Genty, not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns tonight. And the lead explodes for the Broncos, 30, potentially 35-7.
Yeah, that was just a classic case of Ashton Genty showing why, up until his senior year, he played receiver in high school.
I'll tell you, too, what Matt's done a great job with is that one juke, that one move to get away from that defender. Obviously, he's had some good blocking. He's had some holes. But to get past that one user has been big.
Yep. You clear that first level in this game, and you're trying to rely on computer-ran secondaries to make a stop. No chance.
Yeah.
Not against the best rated player in the game. Not
so
gonna happen.
Nick Nash has a touchdown for the Spartans. They need 4 more.
They need Nick Nash to start catching a lot of deep balls here.
And great job there. Virgin Morgan, I believe, on the coverage there. Knocked the quarterback down and an incomplete. So 2nd and 10. And as you can see on the scoreboard, it's been all Boise State tonight.
Yeah, the tough part is this is where San Jose State now has to try and get away from their game, right? They can't just keep running those plays.
Spin move by Chalk. Yeah, how about that? A big gain on the play. Irby's able to take him down in midfield.
Commentators curse, if you will, there. I say they can't keep running it to Chalk. Well, they'll figure out how to get it to him in the flat.
Yeah, at this point, it's just scoring points as quick as you can here. 35-7. Spartans, it's Brown. Goes up forward. Ahmed Hassanin pushes him into the blue turf.
Head to Jackson's now. You're going to get your 91-cent fountain drink. Ahmed Hassanin with the sack.
I believe that counts in esports too. We'll find out.
Whoa, I wish.
Here's Brown again, and that one, a sack on the play.
Herbert Gums.
Oh, way to go, Herbert.
The big boy. That's what we like to see, those defensive tackles making big plays.
It has been all Broncos, and really it started with the defense. Here they go again, 3rd and 16. Back to pass. On the way, Nash jumping up for it, incomplete. Great coverage by Irby.
That's what you got to do right there. He has been truly such a great addition to that defense as well. What a great pickup from Coach Danielson and Chenander in the secondary there to be able to get him to come to Boise.
Well, it has been amazing. You know, I think everyone knew the offense, especially with Genty, but I don't know if people thought the defense was going to look as good as they have this year.
They have been fantastic. I mean, the defensive line, we've seen some pretty good defensive lines here, and this is up there with them.
So obviously in a situation where you've got to make a play here on 4th and 16, intercepted. McCoy with the pick, and that is the 4th turnover forced by the Boise State defense.
That's what you want to see right there. The Broncos just continuing to stretch this lead out. And now I have to imagine San Jose State, if they weren't already, is going to get a healthy dose of 2.
Yep, absolutely. There's Genty again. Nice spin move. Another one bouncing on the outside. Boy, that's the circle button, kids. That's the circle button, and it's working tonight.
He has found out that spin move, EA said they nerfed it. I don't know. Maybe it's just Genty being that good.
It'll go, a play action, and Madsen gets taken down. A sack by the Spartan defense.
That was good pressure. Good pressure.
Ethan Powell.
Bring those linebackers in. Now Boise State got to convert on a 3rd down. This is the first 3rd down I think Boise State's had all night.
Empty setback for Madsen. Audibles on the way. Imagine some hot routes going. Here's Mad Dog. Gets a clean pocket. Right there is Genty in the flat. Not going to be able to get the 1st down. So San Jose State gets the stop they needed.
Yeah, I think got to punt it away now. Let JFR out there nuke the football. Make it happen for him.
All the way from down under. This is also a skill.
Oh, what a punt.
Yeah, great punt. And that's another thing. You know, the special teams unit has been the one big conversation in College Football 25 about mastering those things, the punts, the field goals, because I think when this game came out, a lot of people didn't realize the skill you needed for that.
Kicking field goal, I mean, Jonah Dalmas in this game makes it look easy. And, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, he's chasing down a record for the most ever made field goals, but it's hard. It is truly hard.
Caught there by Stewart, right wide open in the middle of the field. It'll be a 1st down. So now San Jose State, hurry up offense, pass the ball.
Up tempo all the way, but, I mean, when your quarterback's cold, it's going to be tough.
Yep. Last drive was a thrown interception to McCoy. Here's Brown, and Brown's going to get knocked down and sacked. Herbert Gums, 2nd on the night, and it's 2nd and 15.
Yeah, I tried to step up in that pocket there. I mean, but Boise State does such a good job. They bring 4, and they can still get that much pressure on the QB. It's crazy.
Deep pass on the way. Stewart with his 2nd catch this drive. It's tackled out of bounds, so the Spartans just trying anything they can to get the ball moving.
And nickel and diming their way down the field at this point. I mean, that's about all they've got, right?
Yep.
Boise State's done such a good job of dropping those safeties. Tubner, Benefield done so well to make sure there's no deep balls. They just have to, play these little short passes out to the flats.
Yeah, and the clock, again, is the enemy. with 4.5 minutes to play in the entire game. So here we go, 2nd and 4 with 30 seconds in the third. A massive lead by the Broncos, 35-7. Brown, there he tried to do it again. He has stepped up in that pocket, and every time he's been met by Herbert Gums.
That's 3 sacks in the second half, Mr. Gums himself. He's playing some pretty good stuff there, and he's been doing that this year as well with Sheldon Newton kind of being in and out. Herbert Gums has stepped up and plugged some holes in the real-life offensive line as well.
Third catch in the row by Stewart, gives them a fresh set of downs. But that will they get one snap off? No, they won't. So we have 1 quarter left. And for Boise State, it's simple. Hang on to this lead. Keep doing what you're doing. But San Jose State with a huge hill to climb.
Yeah, if I'm Boise State, I'm telling my hands team, get ready. You know, it's onside kicks are on their way. They got to do something. 3 timeouts for San Jose State too, but they got to score right here, right now.
Trips on the way for the Spartans. Brown throws it right there as Nick Nash on the slant route for a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, again, I think if you tell Spencer Danielson that Nick Nash has 2 catches in the 4th quarter on Saturday, he's going to be a happy man. That's exactly what Boise State needs. They've done a good job of containing him this game. And now, yeah, San Jose State, that's where they've been most productive. But how do you run the ball when you're down that many scores?
Yeah, I think you just, for San Jose State, get a fresh set of downs, I guess. But again, 3.5 minutes, down 4 scores is huge. Can the defense get another stop on the way? Nash wide open and a catch for a first down at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, now they're starting to work him into those spots, you know, run those little comeback routes, run those little corner routes, starting to find ways to utilize those hands. Boise State's got to be careful. Don't want to drop too far back here. You don't want to prevent yourself from winning in the prevent D.
Throw on the way, almost, man. Marini was right there.
Marco almost had pick number 3.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Yeah, again, if maybe you're just watching this for the first time, it is 4 picks, right? 4 turnovers. Yep. Only 1 touchdown for the Spartans. Brown on the way, wide open catch there. A heck of a drive there for Stewart, the junior. 6 catches, 81 yards, and a much needed touchdown for the Spartans. So it's going to be onside kick time.
Yeah,
you would imagine.
Surely. 3-score game. 3:18. You have to imagine they're going for an onside kick pretty much every single time.
Now there's a glitch, right, of an onside kick. Is that? Am I familiar with that?
I think there is a glitch. I'm not good enough to know how to use it. And they're giving the ball back to Boise State. That's some confidence.
That's major confidence. That's real. That's a decision I was not expecting. I thought maybe they're saying, all right, we can get a stop, but even then, down 3 scores.
Yeah, Genty's just going to get the ball a lot here. And he's just going to have to try to find some holes.
That's really the first time that the Spartans have been able to stop Genty. You can see the 3 touchdowns. It hasn't been on many carries either.
No, not at all. I mean, and I think this is about as realistic as it's going to get now. 8, 9-man boxes, you know, really compressed at this point. I mean, you even see the safeties coming up.
Look at this formation, a little wildcat. There's Genty. He had Madsen doing some blocking on the edge. But again, for the Spartans' case, it may be too late, but they're finally stopping Genty.
They're figuring it out. Now, if you're Boise State, you have to imagine if you don't get a 3rd down here, things start to get a little bit nervous. San Jose State's going to get the ball back, and it's so hard to call defenses when you're up this many. What do you play in that prevent defense? Do you really bring some pressure? Things get a little nervy for Boise State.
Shotgun option play. Mad Dog gives it over to Genty. He's got the edge. You know it, 1st down and more. He's going to get it out of bounds, which will stop the clock. But it looked like maybe an audible there by Matt with Boise State, giving him the option play, and it worked out great.
Yeah, a little speed option with Mad Dog there. You love to see them get the corners like that. That's what boy, wouldn't it be fun to see him run the speed option in real life?
Yeah. You saw that a little bit in last week's game, right?
Yep.
You saw a little bit of the outside work by Genty.
Another Wildcat again.
Another Wildcat.
Gaines taking the snap.
We've got Gaines taking the snap. You see Mad Dog out there on the right. It's a double reverse there. Madsen, oh man, takes a big sack. But man, you just saw it. You saw the eyes go, oh my gosh, can you imagine if he's able to pull that off?
Matt's diving deep into the playbook right now. That's pretty crazy.
Up by as much as you are, might as well try it, and that's going to be an incomplete. So, give the Spartans credit. They decided to not go for the onside kick, and they've got them on 4th and 20.
I think Boise State is going for it on
They
4th
are.
and 20.
Hey, we were surprised when we didn't see the onside. Now we're surprised on 4th and 20.
Okay, this could get
Matt's
interesting.
calling his number. This is huge. Up by 3 scores, going for it on 4th and 20. Madsen, throw on the way. Caples, no, too much sauce on it.
All right, 2:13, 1 timeout, and the 2-minute timeout left for the Spartans. If they score right here, right now, okay.
Yeah,
now we're starting to talk.
They need a deep pass, you would think, and there's a sack on the way. How about that?
JVM.
Virgin Morgan with the sack. You were thinking they were going to go over, and they were going to go for something deep. They've got to go for it again. Throw on the way, triple coverage. Marco Notarini with the interception.
He is having an absolutely ludicrous game, Marco is.
So just when the Spartans thought maybe a sliver, with 1:53, a 3-touchdown lead, and Mad Dog's going to hand it off to Genty, and another spin move on the way, a loss on the play. But again, score is your enemy if you're the Spartans. Clock is your enemy.
I don't even think they can. I mean, at this point, I don't know that they can get the ball back. I think if Matt wanted to, he could just about kneel this thing out. Play action on the boot.
On the way. I mean, you're up. You want a chance to work on some plays. That's maybe why we saw the Wildcat. But talk about Matt's game today. I mean, really started with the defense, started with a special teams touchdown of all things.
Yeah. It's been pretty impressive to see how he's really just dominated all 3 phases of this game.
The user picks have been unbelievable. There's Genty again getting on the outside. No one's going to catch him for that. Cuts inside, 35-30 to the house. That is the 4th Ashton Genty touchdown if you're keeping track at home. And ice in his veins indeed. 129 just receiving yards, 4 touchdowns now for Ashton Genty.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And Joey, I hope you're taking notes, by the way, because I'm looking over to the side and I see Mike Prater getting some practice over there.
This is not going to go well.
He's ready for you.
Yeah,
he's getting ready for you. So I hope you're taking notes.
He's taking all the practice in the world. 42-14. And, man, what can you say? I mean, what can you say about this game? It's led with the turnovers and then Genty on offense.
This is what I can say. I hope that we see this on Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I can say about this game.
Another sack. Virgin Morgan, another sack. And that's just adding almost injury to insult, you feel like, because I don't know how Brown can take any more of these hits.
Yeah, it's got to – he's going to be needing an ice bath and a half after this one. All the talent in the world.
So Boise State 42-14. And you're right. Let's hope this is a prediction for what could happen on Saturday night on the road. This is the game best 2 out of 3. Yep, do it again, Andrew Simpson. Another interception. He's gonna pitch it to Irby. Now we're just having fun.
I love it. And hey, there's a NorCal boy. You heard Spencer Danielson talking about it in his presser earlier this week. A NorCal boy wanting to show out in front of the NorCal fans that he's got in his family. That's awesome.
Something else. Here's Genty.
Oh, do it again, Deuce. Do it again.
2nd and inches, gain of 9. I have a feeling Matt's going to try to put up another touchdown.
My gut says it's a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. He wants that 50 burger.
This is the moment when I play online that I turn off the I rage quit.
Yep, that's about right.
Genty, not going to get the first down, so 3rd and 1.
This is again, he's going for this is the Tim Cloud mentality. Yep. He's going for 50.
Absolutely. Mad Dog going to pass on the way. Look who it is. Oh,
Matt Wagner.
Almost caught by Wagner.
Or is that louder? I get the two confused. Yeah, it might have been louder.
88. I think it was.
That was 88. That was Matt Wagner.
Yep. So here we go. 4th and 1.
He's going for it.
Boise State going for it. Why not, Matt? There it is right there. Caples in the flat to the 10. Gets out of bounds. 1st and goal, 16 seconds. And could we see a 5th touchdown for Ashton Genty?
He wants the 50 burger.
He's got Crow there as well.
I know the North End Zone faithful are screaming for 50 at this point.
Genty up the middle. Bust through. Touchdown number 5.
Go for 2. Go for 2.
176 rushing yards on only 14 carries. This was like the week 1, week 2 Ashton Genty we saw this season.
Georgia Southern's having nightmares right about now. And he is going for 2.
This would put him at 50. Mad Dog with protection. You know it. Caught it. Latrell Caples, his second catch of the drive, and it is 50-14.
That is, you know what?
Wow.
This sums up Boise State's time in the Mountain West pretty well here. Just beating up on people, putting up big numbers.
And again, game 1, 14-7. This is a new Matt playing.
Yeah.
This is a new Matt playing tonight.
Yeah, he's taking care of business. This is what we wanted to see. It's because you got in here, Joey. You started calling it for him.
I don't know. I think it started with a blocked field goal return for a touchdown.
That helps too.
And that's the thing about this game. I mean, San Jose State, within the first 5 minutes, sitting there going, uh-oh. And then momentum. I mean, and the defense has just opened it up for Genty in the offense. Throw on the way.
Oh, my word, what a pick!
Was that a one-handed grab by Ty Benefield? It was.
Holy cow.
And one of the most ridiculous interceptions I've ever seen in this game.
Do you hear that? It's da-da-da, da-da-da.
How about that? I mean, it looked like Benefield caught it with his right hand and pinned it against his thigh.
Oh, my word. And he skips the replay, doesn't even let us see the replay. No!
Matt's going to go for a pass here. He wants to score again. Mad Dog with the protection. Madsen, Caples, 1 second incomplete. Oh, man. It gives him a chance for one more
He's got
touchdown
time for a field goal if he wants to.
Now, if you really want to be mean, you kick a field goal. Yeah,
that's true. He's going to throw this thing. He's got almost a 4 verts look going on.
Madsen with plenty of protection, clean pocket, over on the way. Camper can't get a hold of it, and that will do it. So, best 2 out of 3. Game 1 went to the Broncos, and on the blue turf, a dominating performance for Boise State, 50-14, 5 touchdowns for Ashton Genty. Yeah, unbelievable.
Deuce was loose in this game. That is for sure. He was taking care of business. The Heisman campaign was truly well and alive.
I also lost count of the interceptions.
It was a lot.
I should have used my whiteboard here and counted them, but I thought, there'll be a couple. No, those just kept tallying up for Matt and Boise State.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive stuff. That's how you take care of business. That's how you win a Mountain West football game. And here's the fun thing. This is good practice. We were talking about it in game 1 before you got here. If Boise State hosts the Mountain West championship game, we are working on getting the actual Mountain West championship for CF25 here in Boise as well. So he's practicing now as he's got the media members watching.
Absolutely.
He's getting his practice in as we might be able to see a real Mountain West championship game on the blue on that Friday.
Yeah,
hopefully.
well, dominating performance for Boise State with a 50 burger here.
Yeah, that was
tonight.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Well, I think we're going to hop into our giving game segment.
Let's do it.
I believe that's what's coming up. So hopefully we get some players here getting on stage here pretty soon. But we've got a pretty good cast of people coming and playing. Yourself is going to be taking the sticks tonight, right?
Yeah. And I'll be honest, I'm a little worried. Like I said, I played this game when it first came out. I was, I didn't have a system. I bought an Xbox. I said, I'm going to do this. And I have been humbled very quickly with this game.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. Do you normally play? Are you a Dynasty guy? You a Road to Glory?
I did all of it. So I did Road to Glory, and I was the backup quarterback for Memphis. And then I quit on that because I couldn't get in.
Okay.
And then I did Dynasty. I will say, got Boise State to the College Football Playoff twice. But
very nice.
I was the bridesmaid, never the bride. So I kept losing. I kept getting to the playoff and then losing. I took a job at Ole Miss. Went to the national championship, lost. So seriously, since I've been doing that, I haven't played since. I played online 4 times. I quit
hard.
2 of them.
Yeah, that's hard.
Where I turned off the console because I realized I was not ready for this. So.
Well, here's the thing. Lane Kiffin has never sniffed the playoffs at Ole Miss.
So
true, you're doing something right.
I know.
You're doing something right.
Yeah. So I was able to do that. But, but the online experience, I mean, really, there are some amazing players, and you think you know what you're doing. So I have learned that this game is – so what Matt just did is pretty amazing because this game is difficult.
So who are you looking forward to playing tonight? That's the real question.
So I told Doc, I said, I thought I was matching up against Johnny because I knew Johnny and we used to work together.
Right.
He's actually one of the main reasons I'm in Boise.
Okay.
So I feel like he's got some of the most intense trash talk.
Oh, yeah.
So I have thought about that, but it's just a fun time, to be honest with you. As a man in my mid-30s, with 2 young kids to be able to just sit and play video games for a little bit, sign me up every day.
I love it. I love it.
I didn't even tell my wife where I was tonight. I said I was going to get groceries.
There you go. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to throw it to a quick break so we can get everything set up for this giving game segment. We're really excited for this year's giving game, so we're going to get everything squared away, and then hopefully we're going to get you on the stage here pretty soon to show everybody those skills. I mean,
here we go.
I hope ball game gets in here. I'd love to see that as the first matchup.
Whoever we play, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be good stuff. All right. We'll catch you all here on the other side of this break, and we'll see you in a sec.
No.
What? I'm playing?
Where is it?
Dave, it's your Idaho Central app here. Any chance you're missing a debit card? Let's get that taken care of for you. With ICCU's card control, you can turn any card off with the tap of your finger.
You've got it.
And back on again. Out, 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 out. The closest Idaho Central Credit Union branch is in your pocket. Dave, it's your Idaho Central app. I know this car got you through college, but check this out. In My Credit, your credit score looks good. And there's a great rate on this auto loan so we can score a roomier ride. Whoa, who's driving this thing? The closest Idaho Central Credit Union branch is in your pocket.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job. Life happens. Lucky for you, the new ICCU Central Plus checking account comes with benefits, including cell phone protection.
Wait, through my ICCU checking account?
That's right. Along with a whole lot of other benefits you might need. Because being human is a full-time job.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Boise State Esports Arena. This is someone you don't have on the desk very often, is Doc. Yep, it is that night. They're up on the stage. Joey. Oh, you should be worried about who I have on the desk. I am not by myself. I am with Joey's wife, Lauren, right now. And here's what I want you to do. When you see something good that Joey does, I want you to speak up. But until then, I'll carry from now on. This is the Giving Games. We do this every year. And on screen, you will have the opportunity and be so encouraged to make a donation to the Idaho Food Bank. We are playing, mocking each other, making fun. Coming up, you've got some other really cool matchups, including Mr. Mike Prater, Mr. Matthew Sizemore, and maybe I'll even make a trip up there. We'll see. If Joey doesn't win this game, he's playing my co-host right here. So, as we get ready to go, a couple things. These players are not skilled as you would expect a college gamer to be, or even a pro player to be, or even a member of the Boise State football team. They're just not that talented. But what they lack in just raw ability on the sticks, they make up for in head-scratching plays and fourth down decisions that make no sense at all. So we want to get into it. Now, this time, Riley Boyd, who is here with our esports unit here. He's a former esports director. He's going to be playing Mr. Joey Jenkins, the on-the-field voice of the Broncos. Riley's going to be playing University of Oregon, and they can start at any moment. We'll make sense of what they're doing in a second. And Joey is going to play Ole Miss. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Ole Miss. He's bought this game. He'll tell you the whole long story. I'll tell you it in about 10% of the time. He bought himself a PS5, bought himself CF25, and he started playing and played a couple of games online, just got housed, got run out of town, decided just to play franchise mode, essentially, right? Or dynasty mode, or whatever we want to call it this time. And he didn't do so well with Boise State. Got into the playoff, but didn't get there. But then he got a job offer through the dynasty mode for Ole Miss. He took that job, and he got all the way to the national championship. We'll see if he can do better than he did in the national championship today against Riley. Riley's going to play Oregon, and Joey is going to play Ole Miss. And we'll get into it right here. Looking good on the field. Big kick from the Rebels. It's going to go deep. Will Riley bring it out? Oh, thinks about it for just a second. Going to bring it out and get it started. Jordan James going to be the ball thrower today. Overall 88. Now they're playing on balanced mode, so the game itself is going to help support, the play of two folks here. All right, 1st and 10, 4-minute quarters. You'll see that this score is about the same, but we don't have to watch it for long. Oh, gets that jump back there in the middle. Nice work on the sticks there. User control by Riley brings up 2nd and 2. Joey, interesting choice here. Right now they're the 5th ranked in this version of the game. 5th ranked Ole Miss, 4th ranked Oregon. This is a pretty close matchup. Snap. And it's a play action there. Big throw deep. And actually connects on it. Looked like number 9 was there to make the play on it, but did not get it out of the hands. All right. Joey back in a 4-man front here, 4-3 it looks like. Maybe more of a nickel. Didn't see who was in there. Oh, gets caught behind the line. It's not going to happen for them. They are not spending any time letting us watch what happened in play. They do not want us to see their strategy. Okay, big wide trips formation. 5 deep, 5 wide. Bull coming in. He gets it. Oh, is it loose? Is it loose? No. Oh, they're yeah, they want a review on that. They're calling for a flag on stage. They're not going to get it this time. Okay, 3rd 12 for Oregon. Riley and the Ducks looking for the right way. Just a little bit of audible for pass protection pre-play. He's going to go back and he's going to throw it again. And he's going to go big deep, but this looks like it's covered, and it's picked by Joey in the end zone. Oh, there's wildness. Yeah, gets out of his seat and can't do much with it. Oh, we'll just listen in right here.
Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw.
And you can adjust their cameras on the other window. All right, getting a little help here. Oh, and did I miss a positive yards? No, I got the interception, Joey. I got the interception. All right. Going back here. Oh, nice toss, but 42 is there to take him down. Yeah, that was maybe happenstance that he got in there. Didn't look like it was user control. Maybe just decided to do a flood. Riley's going to send the house every time. That's brought to you by Uber Eats. Yep. All right. They're just getting chirpy here. So Joey needs to create a little bit of space there for himself. He's just sending it in the full effort every time. Let's see what he can come up with here. All right, oh, nice roll out there. He's got an opportunity to throw. It's going to keep it. Oh, B button. Turns it. Gets a lot of that back. It's 4th and 13, but he's going to do the hurry up here. This is the crazy play that you would come to expect. It's all or nothing. The gambler, Joey Jenkins. All right, he's in the shotgun. He's got one man back. He gets it. No. You know what? You know what? Joey's not scared either because he knows that Riley will throw a big old interception here in just a moment. Let's see if we can listen in.
From the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
All right. These knuckleheads are on screen right now. So is a QR code that you can use to make a donation. Remember, $5 is 15 meals. $5 is 15 meals to a Treasure Valley person or family who could really use the help right now. Click that and go right in. I think we can even get it in the chat here. I should pull up the chat and see what you people are saying about this amazing casting. Please don't nominate me for awards. I've won too many. All right, big throw to the end zone. Nobody comes up with it. Just hits the ground. Makes everybody sad in the process. That's going to have to be okay. As we're looking at it here, Joey on the right, Riley on the left. We'll get their cameras turned around here in just a second as they are backwards. But we're pretty close here. 4th and 10. He's actually going to go for a field goal, but as everybody said, it's really hard to kick field goals in this game. How long do we? There we go. Oh! Oh, no! Oh. Oh, come on. Running into the kicker. You know what? I hope we see this replay again because I felt like that was a user control that did that. Hey, thanks for jumping in and watching. If you are on chat here with us, let us know if you've clicked that. Put the somebody take that QR code and paste it in chat here. We'll let you do that. So it's 2nd and 3. Riley gets a second chance at this. The Oregon Ducks knocking on the door again. 2nd and 3, an opportunity here. Some of the line getting a little bit gassed. Big hole! Does he get all the way in? He doesn't. Looks like he got stopped about the 1, maybe the half-yard line. Bet you the jet sweep comes out. Oh, he thinks he's being tricky. He switches it to go left as opposed to right. I'm reading him like a book here. It's so easy to pick. Here we go, jet sweep, but it doesn't matter. I call the play, and he stretches it out and he dives it. Yep. All right. I don't know that I could have made the defensive adjustment even knowing how obvious that play was. Now he's going to get to kick it again, and this is probably going to be a little bit easier than the last one. 7-0 coming up on the end of the first. The Ducks lead Ole Miss Rebels. Joey has 7 points to pull this thing even, and Riley wants to stop him certainly before halftime. Big kick down there. Nothing return, but he's going to fair catch it in the end zone. That is, well, that's something. That is definitely something. Okay. Opportunity for Riley now to start making some moves on defense. He's got a fresh defense. Who was moving? Oh, number 90. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there we go. Encroachment. Jamari Caldwell from Oregon. Riley had control of that one. He's trying to ask people what in the world happened. That's what you get. All right. 1st and 5 now. It's a good spot. He's going to run it. Going to get the edge there. Great blocking on the outside. Oh, my goodness. Wide open. Looking around. The 10, the 5. Skips into the end zone. There we go. Pulls it even. Riley not happy with this at all. And he's going to be looking for a new defensive coordinator midweek. Goes straight through, and we get a tie game. Still the first quarter. We only ticked off 12 seconds. Big kick, going deep. It's going to be in the end zone. Fair catch called. Catches it, and will bring it all the way out. Okay, 1st and 10. From the 25. Right on the SEC line there. Shotgun. Nifty little play action, but doesn't get manages to get it out somehow. Gets it barely back to the 20. He's going to lose 5 or 6 on this. Yep. 2nd and 15. Honestly, he should be really happy with the negative output of that because it could have been much, much worse. Shotgun again. Number 20 back takes the ball. This time gets the edge. 2 there. Nice little juke move. Gets 1 on it. Ended up running 30 yards to gain 1. That's okay. You know what? It's we want the positive yardage, but sometimes we'll just take all the yardage. All right, James versus Ellsworth. This is officially the end of the first quarter, start of the second. Pixelated crowd getting rowdy. Oh, you guys don't even know. I mean, back in my day, each crowd member was like 4 pixels. That's all we could afford. 3rd and 14. He's going to drop back, looking for the pass. His triangle's open, but he goes deep into trouble. Upended, but he makes the catch. Number 5 gets under his feet there. Could have been targeting. If I'm the coach, I'm screaming, asking for a review right there. 3:45 left in the second. 1st and 10. Riley gets a huge hole. Can't get it, but number 7 gets the tackle. Number 20, James, gets back up again. This is looking not so great for Ole Miss. Ole Miss needs to start to plug some of the holes in this sinking ship. Let's see if they can do it with this one. Riley back in the shotgun again. Probably a little R1 trick out there. No, goes the other way. Oh, makes contact with it. The catch is no good. 2nd and 10. If I'm Joey, I'm starting to learn that Riley likes late passes, going toward the edge. That's right. He doesn't get the early read that he wants. 20. I think we've seen this play like 4 times. Ends up going down. Was it a fumble? No replay to see it. Of course, they're just hitting that X button. They just want to get going as fast as they can. If they were nice, they'd let us watch what happened a little bit, but evidently they're not so nice. Okay, coming up here. And actually, this is the player versus player mode that we got. Oh, drops it down. 4th and 4. Is Riley brave enough to go for it, or does he want to show us how not to kick? He's going to show us how not to kick again. And what's crazy is that arrow was, and he's going for it. You're going to get trapped backfield. Yeah. Yep. So not only did you not convert, you didn't even kick. Well, and basically that arrow shows you his nerves in kicking. It just shows you how he's just not got it. Nice little run up the middle, gets a few out of it. Joey really needs to be able to set up the pass through the run at this point. Ole Miss even. And if they get a nice drive in here like we talked about earlier, maybe a quality drive like, I don't know, Army. Oh, play action, but he doesn't get it out of there. Was there anybody in the area? Not sure if anybody was in the area. Maybe not. Probably not. And they're chirping at each other up there. That was a nice little play. Yeah, he gets it out barely. More of a gunslinger behavior than before. Oh! steps in front of it. Oh, no, push the wrong button. He's going to house it. Riley does know how to do one thing on the sticks, and that is emote as he crosses the goal line. Okay, and now this is a very different game. The kick, he was bailed out by an errant pass. Joey looking at his controller, what in the world happened? I can't figure it out. Hey, if you're joining us in chat, say hello. Also, click on the link, or actually, if you'll do us a little favor, capture that link on the screen and share with us that link in chat. So people don't have to capture it from their phone to their other phone or something like that. I will approve your message. Oh! And he stays on his feet. It was 2nd and 7. It's still 2nd and 7. Defensive coverage is flipped. That's what you do when you don't really know what you're calling, but you feel like you need to do something different. Drops back. Oh, across the middle. Nice pass there, but hit at exactly the wrong time. They're just, this is hurry up all the way. Timeout call. Oregon needs to get something going here. Riley looking through the 2 defensive plays that he knows, trying to decide if he's going to do the first one or the second one, unclear. See if he can do it. Yeah, he's just going straight to coach's pick for me. Here we go. Actually, that's a decent way to play. Helps you understand. Then you look at what the coach chose and you try to understand why. Oh, the catch is made. 2 minutes, and it comes right up on the 2-minute timeout. Nice. Oh, and it ends up hitting the turf. Did not realize that. Oh, no, he caught it. That's another weird replay there. Oh, huge speed blitz comes in, drops him, loss of 9. 2nd down, minute 50 left in the half. Ole Miss trailing by 7 after an interception and then a short return after a terrible fake field goal that clearly was not practiced at all by Riley. 45 up the gut. Keeps it moving. You've got plenty of time. Get your guys to the line. Just keep running positive plays. Stop the clock only when you have to. Minute 28 left to play in the half. Oregon up by 7. Nice little rollout. No one to chase. And he's going to take it himself. Oh, B-button! And he just goes down. That's fine. B-button spin. You can spin to win in this game, like all games. Making a quick, not really an audible, drops back. He's going to keep it. Speed rush from the same spot. Watch where Riley's lining up. He speed rushes the same way. He's not doing any rips or fades in there. He's just doing the same thing. Speed coming in, but can't get past 71. Nice little throw. Well, not a little throw. Going deep. Catch and run. Touchdown. He likes that play a lot. And look at that, just grooving. He's got imaginary beats on. He's just listening to his tunes. He's going to play body bag for his fellas. Ellsworth, 45, doing great work. The prayers go out. Now. Yeah. Spot of the ball. He gets a foot down. That's going to count. That is going to count. But I do like. There we go. That's great work. The computer did a nice job making up that difference there, but I think we all saw it the same way. It didn't look like he got in. Thank you for the replay, gentlemen. Thank you. Really helps us. Okay, now he's going to go for that extra point to even it up before the half and then put himself on defense. 58 seconds, though. A long time. That's a long time for, running into the kicker. This is going to be assessed on the kickoff, on the return. So they're going to do this if they get a decent. Oh, yeah. He's going to be able to put this through the uprights if he wants to. If it were. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, it is. Field goal's good. Too bad that doesn't count. I believe it does in Canadian football. I'm sure it does in Aussie rules, but not in this situation. Okay. He's going to go to his tried and true. Oh, big blitz up the middle. Lets it go before he wants to. Is there anybody there to get it? No! 7. The only thing that he did wrong with that is he did not use any time off the clock. 58 seconds was what he started with. 50 is what he's going to give back to Ole Miss. That's plenty of time for a drive. Is he going to fake it? No. Yes, he's going to fake it, and he did a terrible job faking it. Yeah. I'm going to offer that this comes back to haunt him. Oh. Yep. Okay. Thank you, everybody who's tuning in with us. Barney. I'm Rem Rizal and Cotties. Thank you for joining us. Big pick again. No. Joey cannot be happy. Oh, it just gets taken out by number 11 there. Just puts the wreck on it. That's a big, big hit. Now, got to get in a good defense and got to get some pressure on the quarterback. Going to double there. Nothing's going to be across. Oh, it looked like almost across the middle there. Looked like he had it. He just could not extend and get it. Riley getting away with stuff that's giving him a sense of false confidence. You should have seen him earlier against the computer. It wasn't going well. Drop back, plenty of time. Throw across the middle, but he's going to meet a trio, folks, but he's going to fight it. Almost broke it. But this is what you need. Now he's going to finally be aware and use one of his timeouts. He's got one left. It's 2nd and 1. You just need a good stop here. He's going to be forced to use his timeout, and then he's going to be forced to make a decision. And we've seen from Riley, he's not good at decisions. He's 0 for 4 on decisions at this point. Big throw, pick! Oh, there he goes, running it all the way back. Can he do it? 18, trying to cover the distance. Don't overthink it, Joey. All right, he gets out of bounds. I was worried he was going to overthink it. 7 seconds left. He's got a time to take a shot deep. He's also could potentially get a kick on the board here, which could be a big difference later. Nice. Big throw, wide open. He's going to get in. Number 9. Huge timeout for no apparent reason. You scored. Absolutely scored. I don't know who called the timeout, but that was, computer shouldn't let you do that. And now, Riley questioning his questionable life choices and going for it on an extra point and throwing for it late. Unfortunate. Big kick. 3 seconds left. No one's going to be able to return this. He's going to just set it up shallow. The time is going to expire. Down he goes. Halftime report. Okay, if we can go back to my my co-host here with me on the desk for just a moment, my co-host. Anything you want to say about Joey's play? All right. Lauren, just being adorable as usual. Just here to support Joey. When we created this last year, it was some good funny times. And you know what? She's brought us good luck since. We won 3 Mountain West titles last year, qualified and played in 2 national championships games. I'll tell you how they turned out later. But I'll tell you today, there were 2 national championship games in Rocket League. So maybe Lauren is good luck. Maybe Lauren is good luck. We're gonna work on that. Okay. Now, 2 possessions in a row for Ole Miss. He's going to get on the ground. Ellsworth with another run up the gut. Going to get a few. You know what? 3 yards to the cloud of dust. That's all you need. Don't overthink it, Jenkins. Just keep running high-quality plays. Make him stop you. That was pretty close, but an incomplete pass still leaves you 3rd and 7. Riley only knows a couple of defenses. Just look where the green circle is and expect someone to blitz hard right there. He's not going to fall back into it. There we go, nice across the middle. A little stop and go, puts it down there. They're going to, oh, you know what? We don't mess around. They are like the Oregon of old. Nice little run for Ellsworth out there. Gets his legs knocked out from under him, but he's going to get some positive 2 yards on that. Again, that's how you win this game. A couple yards at a time, until finally you can just dagger in the heart. This is a wide, deep set right there. Gets in there, 24. We haven't seen him, but he gets some positive yards there. Looks like he got about 4. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. They're in a good spot here on their 45. Trying to break midfield. Might do it on this play. Big third down. If he doesn't get it, what will the decision be? Nice pass! Oh, but he throws his third interception of the game. The taunting begins. Oh, my goodness. Unsportsmanlike. I don't see any flags, though. Oh. Okay, he's asking questions now. What do I do? What do I do? He threw to the wrong guy, and I can say I've thought about this too. Oh, Barney, thank you so much. There's the Idaho Food Bank giving games. Please just give a quick click on there. Give some just $5. That's all. I mean, give what you want, but $5 is 15 meals. They tell us that. That is phenomenal. You know, we used to do the thing where we'd go and drop off the the cans in the big old thing. I'm using the flow code right now on my phone while sitting on the desk. I'm going to just go through the process of donating here again. Prove how easy this is. You've got 25, 50, 100, 250, 500, and other. I'm going to try a. Oh, this is good. People doing good work so far. Adding quite a bit. Like it only takes a couple seconds to do that. You can even put a message in there as well. Great run on the outside. Oh, and he gets a first down. I hope y'all know that Riley tried to make up his lost two-point conversion with another two-point conversion. And I believe the number they use in mathematics is OFR. Running around, but that is never going to make you very happy. Yep, that is a whole thing. That is a whole thing that is going on right there. Just need to keep it simple. Keep it simple. He's going to run to the outside. Not as simple as we would like, but he's going to keep it. And you know what? That's some positive yards. He gets some of that back. Now it's 3rd and 18. I will pretend that it's more manageable because that sounds like something that somebody would say. All right. Drop back in this pass. Big 3rd and 18. Plenty of time and hit as he throws. It's going to bring up an important 4th down decision. I think we're going to see our first punt of the game. If it were Riley, we know for sure it'd be a fake punt. We're going to kick it deep. Almost got him. Would have loved to have that running into the kicker. He's going to kick it right. Oh, yeah, and that was an interesting move. I wouldn't normally juke towards somebody, but I mean, lots of people do it different ways. There's different ways to do it always. Join me, ladies and gentlemen, in checking this out. Just help these fellas make a quick donation here to the Idaho Food Bank. Oh, no, I looked down just to make my donation, and Riley got away with murder again. We're not going to get to see that yet. Joey's got to play the long game here. And you know what? I think we failed to do this at the very beginning. Riley did get a warm-up game. Joey did not get a warm-up game, so I believe that is a automatic 7-point spot because Riley got a warm-up game. I think. I'm unclear. I'm unclear about this. So tries it up the middle, doesn't get much on it. Okay, brings up 3rd and 9, but everybody knows Riley goes for it. I should be trying to predict his plays. I've been pretty good thus far. Oh, big hole in the middle, but doesn't get what he needs. 4th and 4. If he were smart, he would kick it. We'll see if he's learned from his mistakes. That shivering is his actual finger on the. Okay, there we go. Now he gets back what he wants. And he's going to style on us right there. There we go. All right, big kick down there. Now it's Joey's turn. He's going to need a possession to get even 2 possessions to take the lead. But the way Riley's been throwing some interesting ones. Now, Joey's got to look at his controller before he starts the pass so he knows what he's throwing to. I've made the same mistake. Oh! Hit as he throws there. It's not going to work out for him on this one. Going to bring up 2nd and 10, but 2nd and 10 is better than what he's seen at the end of plays previously. 2nd and 10. Number 2 back to pass. He's going to hand it off. Oh, he's got a huge hole. He's going to get the edge. Hurdles and gets out of bounds. I'm telling you what, Ole Miss is a much better running team than Oregon is a defending team. You may lose on some, but I think that you're going to get more in that. That's my coaching anyway. He's going to run it again. Ellsworth on the edge. They can seal that edge like Ziploc. Gets it down there. That is another huge play from Ole Miss. Joey learning how to do this. I'll tell you, there's fewer, they've always said it. It's one of the oldest phrases in football. 3 things can happen when you throw the ball, and 2 of them are bad. Okay, here we go. Bringing up 2nd and 13. Didn't get as much on that one, but that is the ebb and flow of a running game. He's showing pass here. He does not have Ellsworth in. Puts a man in motion. Oh, and he busts through the line there. Now, it has taken too long for those to develop. The rollout passes have worked really well for him in the past, and any of those outside pitches. Yeah, doing really good stuff. But he's in a tough spot here. 3rd and 18. Doesn't have to get it all back, but at this point in the game, as we start the 4th quarter, he may be in 4-down territory. Maybe not. He hasn't had as much success stopping Riley in the last couple of drives. But Riley's pretty predictable, and I'll help predict. Nice throw across the middle. Oh, touches his hands. And now that kid's in the transfer portal as we speak. Yeah. All right. Smart punt here, but he overkicks. He overcooks it a little bit. It's all right. Fair catch called last second. It's last second. Yeah. I would like to see more penalties from our players here. I'm still working on my donation here. I think I got it just about right. I'm going to head to the secure payment right now. Just a reminder, $5 will get you 15 meals, but 10 will get you 30. That's always a good thing. Oh, he's going to run up the middle there. He squirts out the other side. Oh, there's no top on that defense. He's going to run all the way, but Riley's going to showboat, as he always does. And that's what happened. Well, yeah, okay. We're getting the... yeah, all right. The door is still open. But he's going to have to do it on this next drive here. Now, the way I look at it, Riley spotted 7 points because he had a warm-up. Means that if Joey pulls even on this one, we'll call it a tie game. Riley will complain about that, but he can take it up with his boss. All right.
This offense has to be a little bit more balanced.
Ready to go here. I'm multitasking right now by trying to get my credit card number in for this. All right, 2nd and 11. Going to drop back, roll out. Hey, somebody called for that. That was working well for him, but he doesn't get outside. Tried to go for a little juke, but Riley was smart enough not to take control. He was smart enough not to take control and let the computer do it. If Riley had taken control, he would have dove out of the way, which would have been entertaining. Not gonna lie. Oh, that. Oh man, there's gonna be some conversations. I mean, different organization, but I can imagine a certain AD coming down. Oh, doesn't get enough air under it. Throws his 17th interception of this game. It's the X that's not working for him every time. All right. Well, this game is all but decided. Oregon's going to try to run it in, but it's not going to be able to run it in. And I challenge Riley to actually try to run it in. Yeah, let's see how he does it here. All right, donation made, and he gets it. It is good for the it's good for the cause. This carnage that you are watching has fed some families in the Treasure Valley, and if you are also watching this carnage, maybe use that loss of appetite that you feel after watching this level of play to help you feel for those in need during this season. The Giving Games, we've been doing this for a number of years with our partners, the ICCU. Starting tomorrow, we have a large corporate Call of Duty, specifically Black Ops 6 tournament there. All different companies. ICCU has a number of teams, some other local companies, and it is his 18th interception. There are no words. Lauren, what do you think? All right. Well, we should have made the clarification. I believe you actually can change. We're all donating for your pity. Okay, big run back attempt here. Nice little juke there. He's working it out. The score is not indicative of the back and forth play that we've seen if we remove a number of pass completions. Actually, I'll be interested to see. The stats to see if Ole Miss completed more passes to Ole Miss or more passes to Oregon. Put a little air into that next time. Just give that a little bit of a half tap. Yeah, you're going to want to get out of this game soon. Because if he puts a 50 burger on you, I mean, that's what you're playing to defend against right now. Oh, he gets out. He's got a little blocker for him. 9 comes all the way across. He's going to get out. But the clock stops, and nobody needs that. You don't need it. I don't need it. Barney doesn't need it. All of our fans watching from the several places they're watching. Oh, big throw, and not caught. He had to turn around for it. His resiliency number is probably like 6. He's not going to catch that. And you also hit him right in the hands, and that's never a good thing. Oh, nice Ellsworth with a little run outside. Okay. Putting together a drive here. I think he has more completed passes to Ole Miss Rebels than he does to Oregon Ducks. And you know what? He puts it down there. But he's in 4 down. I'm doing this for the culture. All right, 4th down completion for the culture. If I were him, I'd be looking for that. That's the one I'm looking for, and Riley knew it as well. All right. Production, we're going to burn the tapes on this one. If we ever want our friend Joey to come back in the building, we're burning the tapes on this one. Oh, his hat's down over his eyes right now. Riley trying to put up a 50 burger. Oh, outside, inside. Clock continues to run. I feel like we should take away their timeouts. Okay, defense making the switch there. A little pass up the middle there. Riley trying to get some running practice. He does complete it, but out of bounds doesn't help anyone. Going to need just a little bit more man outside on this. Oh, fumble! Okay. Now, mathematically, with a 1st down, if Joey can run for a 1st down, he's going to prevent the 50 burger, and that's why we're all here. A 1st down prevents the 50 burger. Doesn't matter. Let's make Riley burn those suckers. Oh, he's now like, oh, Xbox, capture that. Hey, Siri, how good am I? I'm sorry. I can't answer that. All right. This is an interesting one. He's calling signals back there in the shotgun. He's going to be, just going to roll out. Yes, this was always the keeper. He's going to get it up there. 1st down. And that's the first Ole Miss 1st down. It does count as a victory. Riley does have 2 more timeouts here. Oh, and we're throwing it? Why are we throwing it? We should be running it. You can end this game and our misery right now, Mr. Jenkins, by just running the ball 2 more times. Can he do it? He does it once, but you know what? I'm sure it's just itching him. He's like, I know where that square button is now. I know where that square button is. I could air it out here. Riley could have his 8th interception of the game. Which will it be? Big throw deep. Tipped. Okay. Now, if you turn it over on downs here, Mr. Gambler. But the clock will stop on the change of possession. So you're going to need a first down or to call your own timeout and punt it. He's just going for it. This is what this game is all about. 8th interception. Oh. Okay, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Yeah, you should have batted that down. What were you thinking? Should have batted it down.
You see it. We know you're throwing the football.
Apologies to
nice interception. This one's almost done.
Apologies to anybody who's averse to light or gets motion sick. There's a lot of spinning around where you're following one team and then it stops and spins and goes the other way. Okay, he's going to do a hurry up here. He's got no timeouts left. 13 seconds. Might be able to get one play off. Joey in the full prevent. Oh, Bull Rush goes down. He cannot stop the clock. Joey saves. Total embarrassment, but does not recover. Does take the loss, but does not give up the 50 burger. There it is. So, tell us what you liked about Joey's play. Okay, you heard it here. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with the next matchup.
I was going to kiss my wife.
Mwah. Very good.
Love you even though I
We'll go to a break, production. We will go to a break. Okay, there we go.
Life happens. Lucky for you, the new ICCU Central Plus checking account comes with benefits, including cell phone protection.
Wait, through my ICCU checking account?
That's right. Along with a whole lot of other benefits you might need. Because being human is a full-time job.
I should have said, I probably need to go after that.
Come on, where is it?
Dave, it's your Idaho Central
that
app
was
here.
awesome.
Any chance you're missing a debit card? Let's get that taken care of for you. With ICCU's card control, you can turn any card off with the tap of your finger.
You got it.
And back on again. Out, 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 out. The closest Idaho Central Credit Union branch is in your pocket.
Yeah. Fire it up. So literally, you hear the garage door, go to bed, and then she's like...
Dave, it's your Idaho Central app. I know this car got you through college, but check this out. In my credit, your credit score looks good. And there's a great rate on this auto loan so we can score a roomier ride.
Ooh, is this headset on? Can you hear me?
Whoa, who's driving this thing? The closest Idaho Central Credit Union branch is in your pocket.
All right. Well,
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
back to the Boise State Esports Arena. It's giving game season, our favorite time of the year when we get to raise money for the Idaho Food Bank. Myself and Joey are on the desk after a
Riley,
college football game.
I don't know if I want to talk to you right now, but we'll get through it in the broadcast booth. But yeah, we just finished our game. I was Ole Miss, you were Oregon. Started off, I thought we were going to go down to the very wire.
Yeah,
and then
good to start.
We changed the goal into I just didn't want to allow you to score 50 points, and you scored 49. So
yeah.
I'm grateful for that. But now we have Mike Prater from KTIK, The Ticket. We have Matthew Sizemore. This is going to be quite the matchup. Prater's a huge Utes fan. We got Sizemore as Boise State on the blue. I'm excited for this one.
Oh, Prater's already got the squib kick going on.
Yeah. Now, this is what's interesting about this matchup, and, of course, helping out the Idaho Food Bank with ICCU. But this Prater was, he was in like a 2-hour practice.
Yeah, he was logged in during the Mountain West game that we were playing earlier.
Yeah, so he was locked in practicing. The one thing as we get set for this game that will be interesting, Riley, is that Matthew Sizemore, you can see him in the Denver Broncos shirt. He's Boise State tonight. He is also an Xbox guy moving to the PlayStation controller. He may have that problem I was having, which is with the X button.
Oh, this is the old patch, Malachi Nelson at quarterback.
Yeah. So no Mad Dog. We got Malachi in, which I believe he's, at least in the original, 1 or 2 points overrated or overall higher. And look at that.
The read option from Matt Sizemore is not going anywhere.
Now, one thing about Prater is you got to imagine he's got a lot of rage with using Utah because he wants to be able to avenge what's happening in real life with that team.
They should have made Sizemore beat BYU.
They should have.
Yeah,
in fact, Sizemore could have done the funniest thing ever and been BYU.
Oh,
a little dump off to Genty, and look at Genty go. Okay, so we're going to see, I'm sure, a lot of Ashton Genty tonight.
Hey, speaking of that, and I'll give Prater this one. They got robbed.
You know what? Yeah.
They got robbed.
Now
that was the worst defensive holding call I've seen in a long time.
I wouldn't have called it. Do I think the reaction was a little crazy? Yeah, sure. I can't imagine Jeremiah Dickey walking into the interview room and saying, "Hey, I'd like to say a few words," and then leave.
I don't think so.
That was a $40,000 press conference. All right, there we go. Look at Prince Strong. Yeah, Prince Strong with the catch there.
Okay, already I'm noticing one side of this game looks like they have played this game before.
Yeah, I think Sizemore has a basement in his house, and he just plays. I think he plays an average of 17 hours a day, which is kind of crazy because he also works. By the way, I got to do my Doc Haskell, and I got to donate, so I'm going to use the QR code here.
Make sure you scan that QR code right up there by Matt's head. Go ahead and scan that.
Did I hear right that $5 is
15 meals.
15 meals. So $5 supports 15 meals with the Idaho Food Bank. You start doing the math. I mean, you do a $30 donation, you can really change some lives.
You can't even get a $5 footlong anymore, so put it towards this instead.
I know. I absolutely know. So I'm going to be donating here, which is just awesome. So that's really the cause here. Not only to watch a couple of average Joes play a college football game, but obviously to make a difference with the Idaho Food Bank and ICCU, as Genty's going to get the touch there. So, yeah, this will be interesting because I don't think Prater's played a lot of video games. Maybe Atari back in the day or original Nintendo, but he was, truly, about an hour and a half in the lab getting all the pointers.
Oh,
he's
bringing heat, though.
Yep.
He's not afraid to bring the house. Sizemore just knows when to dial up those screens.
Sizemore's doing what Boise State's been doing in real life, which is give the ball to Genty about 30 times.
It's a good strategy that it's proven.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely it is. So here we go. Malachi rolling out to the far sideline. And look at Prince Strong. Great catch. A little bit low by Malachi. Now he's going no huddle.
Wow, the hurry-up offense. This is relentless. Give the guy a break.
He's just learning the controllers. Malachi with a little bit of an audible. He's calling an audible. Throw right there. Latrell Caples with the celebration. Right to the band, right to the Blue Thunder Marching Band. So, really, really good drive by Matthew Sizemore to start this bad boy off.
It was what's the word that I'm looking for here? I mean, not
surgical.
Yeah, surgical.
Surgical.
There we
Is
go.
that the word you were
That's
looking
the
for?
word
I
was
thought
looking
so.
for. Surgical is the word I was looking for. I mean, truly, it was a master class in how to just move the ball down the field.
Well, and I think the one thing you have going, if this is the original, I mean, look, remember, this is the original patch. So this is Utah as the 12th best team in the country.
Yeah.
So this is the Utah team we all expected them to be at the beginning of the year, which should be
Cam Rising exploding like 3 or 4 times.
I'm not saying, but I'm just saying all the teams that left the Pac-12 to the Big 12, I think the only one that's ranked is Washington State, besides the teams that have left. So we'll see what Utah, oh, look at Utah, nice little return there. Well, gets it only to the 16-yard line. I'll tell you, this game, too, boy, you better be a good returner. I'll see you, fair catching's the way to go.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, we got, Matt, you've got extra pressure on you now. People are telling you to make the Nampa School District proud. So
yeah, that's
you've got extra pressure on you now.
And you got a 4-day school week, so you're not even going in on Fridays. Oh, he still comes in. Look at that.
The grind set.
Yeah. So this is obviously big for Cam Rising and company, for Mike Prater, down a touchdown, but slow and steady wins the race. Look at that. Oh, man. I think that was batted away just barely by the defense.
Man, he was house if that doesn't get touched away there. Holy cow.
And remember, Boise State, I believe the 24th toughest stadium by the College Football 25 rankings. Oh, throw in the middle.
That was dangerous.
Incomplete as well.
I think I hear him up on stage explaining the game to him.
Which is kind of funny because Matthew Sizemore's trying to be nice, but also he was throwing out audibles and, you know, running around.
Running RPOs.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure he would absolutely obliterate me if we got up there and played
I think he's sneaky good. All right, Cam, right up the middle.
I love
a great run there.
I love a little draw play on 3rd down.
Yep.
Very nice. Go for it. Go for it.
That's the big question. Will Prater go for it or will he punt it away? You wonder if he's going to go for it because, man, that Boise State offense was clicking.
He's going to go. He wants to go. But he's
only got 20 seconds left on the play clock.
The problem is we're trying to choose a play, but he's got to get it chose quick.
Absolutely. 14 seconds on the play clock and counting. Again, Matthew Sizemore for the Nampa School District with a 7-0 lead. Here we go. He's going for it. Rising under center.
Got to go fast.
3 on the play clock. Going back to pass. Caught. I think he got there.
No,
they're going to say he didn't. He got the first down.
Boy, I challenge that. I would challenge that.
Or Matthew Sizemore needs to punt it away out of ethics. I mean, if you work for a school district, you got to have morals, right?
You got to teach the youth of America to play by the rules.
I'm telling you, I think that was a first down.
It's like that. You remember that commercial on TV a while where the kid,
where the kid gets it out of bounds and he
Coach,
just,
I touched it
last.
Coach, I touched it.
Matthew Sizemore should punt this away. That was a first down. He's not. He's ruthless.
Brutal.
Malachi Nelson and company trying to go up. And now we're taking screenshots.
Got to get it off.
He's looking to throw it.
Pressure by Utah. Ooh, all right. That's not bad.
I thought for a half second that linebacker was going to jump up and make a play on the ball.
So did I. Well, I'll tell you, this is kind of panning out like the first game where you think it's going to be close and then you get a little worried. Genty up the middle. Hey, great job.
That's pretty
great
impressive.
job by the Utah defense.
Yeah, that defensive line, I think. Wow. Big news from the Boise media.
Is that gonna be on tomorrow's afternoon show? I don't think so.
Somebody tell ball game.
Yeah. Oh, so close to being picked off. Oh, just swatted that away. Now this is gonna be big.
Does Sizemore kick it?
Does Sizemore kick it? And if he does, a 42-yard field goal in this game is not easy.
The problem is he's kind of got the human cheat code himself.
Yeah.
Jonah Dalmas.
Yes, he does have good foot, Jonah Dalmas. But look at that meter go back and forth. Big moment here for Sizemore to try to go up 2 possessions.
Doink!
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 A doink! And how about that? Jonah, what's Jonah? Is Jonah celebrating? Oh, man, don't tell Spencer Danielson. We got kickers celebrating doinks.
He was hitting the LeBron.
Yeah, wow.
Holy.
This is big. That, I mean, honestly, if you are Prater, that's about the perfect scenario you could want.
Yeah.
Because now you're getting you're learning the controllers a little bit more, right? With each possession, he's going to get better at this game.
And the momentum
Big
is
moment.
there, yeah.
Big moment.
Hey, and if you're watching, all the folks that are tuned in, don't forget, scan that QR code there up in the top right. $5, 15 meals to the food bank.
It's amazing. It really does do such a major thing. The food bank, I'll tell you, working with them for years, they know how to spread a dollar. When you think about that, and, you know, and if you've ever been to their center and you've been to their warehouse, it's amazing all the meals they're able to send out to families in need. So yes, scan that QR code. There we go, Prater.
Right,
that's what we need.
First down, Mike Prater. We've started. He has arrived.
I am not gonna lie. I am full blown cheering for Prater here because I saw how Sizemore was trying to cheat and tell him wrong controllers. It was just really sad stuff. And there you go, right up the middle. Go, 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 go. Keep running.
Oh, he just stopped.
I think we were all surprised he broke that tackle.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
You know, I do have to appreciate, too, the play calling by both of these teams because they're not going to those deep passes that we did for basically an hour straight.
They're smart. This is old guy football. These guys are smart. They know what
Second
they're
and
doing.
5. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So Utah knocking on the door as we start the second quarter.
Now, is Utah, are these the Rose Bowl uniforms that they're wearing? Is that what I'm seeing?
That's what I believe
Prater,
I'm seeing.
would you say that this would be Utah's Rose Bowl is winning a game at Boise State?
Yep.
That's
part of the new Big 12. A lot of pressure. What's nice is this team doesn't have the mental hurdle of just losing to BYU like they did last week. So
that's true.
Luckily, video game players don't have feelings. Delay a game by the Utes, so that's going to push it back. But I do think having Cam Rising, he declined it. Wow,
what a nice guy.
He does have a heart. Opposed to popular belief, the Grinch it's growing. All right, 2nd and 5.
Another run
Another
play.
handoff the middle, and that's going to be a loss of 2.
I think I've got a feeling. Okay, the problem is, and I'm seeing this here, Prater's stuck on recent, and so it was just giving him the same play over and over. Hey, you know whose fault that is? It's because Matt Sizemore told him to get out of it. He was cheating him.
Yep, he keeps throwing up the middle or running up the middle. Here's a throw on the way. Almost intercepted.
I thought Rodney Robinson came down
so
with
did
that
I.
thing.
Somehow that fell out of Robinson's hands, and that's a wonderful gift to the Utes.
Oh, and Prater's punting.
Oh, look at that shaky arrow here. So Prater's going to punt it away to the north end zone. Oh, it's a fake!
It's a fake punt!
Oh, you gotta
he
give
was
him credit.
talking him through how
you
to
gotta
punt,
give him credit.
But Prater knew.
That's what would make, if Prater's able to win this game, imagine beating a guy that's been helping you learn the rules. That's got to be a sweet feeling if he can take care of business.
Imagine he's actually just he's just
messing with him.
He's just swindling him
right
now. Yeah.
All right, so Genty and company back on offense. Almost sacked and then almost picked off.
Can't believe he got that ball out.
Yeah. Tell you, when you're playing this game, when you're passing, you start looking at all the icons and buttons. It's so amazing how quickly those defensive linemen will come and hit you.
Yeah, having the pop. Whoa,
Genty,
wow, boost
very
there.
fast, but a loss of 4. Here we go, Utah. This is the stop they needed. They're also playing 5-minute quarters when we did 4, which means if Sizemore gets the lead, it could get worse. But that means Prater's got more time to bounce back. Screen pass. What a tackle! What a tackle!
He's flexing up on stage.
Wow. And that possession, nothing like Sizemore's first time on offense with the Broncos. Not at all.
Not even close. Now he's going to try and pin him.
Yep, JFR, let's see what he can do from down under. Wow, okay, skied up there. Oh, fair catch it, Prater. Okay.
Oh. He got teed up on there.
That could have been bad. That could have been bad. You know what? I think he wanted his team just to feel the hit.
Yeah.
Get a little physical.
Yeah, get the blood pumping. Yeah.
So now, what we saw on Prater's last time out on offense, a lot of run up the middle, which actually didn't hurt him too bad, and then had that 4th down. So or had the fake punt, rather. Here's Cam Rising and company throwing the way. Caught!
Oh, what a
Look
ball!
at that. What a play. Right in between the defenders. Got just past Andrew Simpson. And now Utah moving the chains. This is something else. Rising under center.
Sizemore's got him pressed up here, too.
Yep.
Look at the DBs.
I think we're seeing an audible, too. Ahmed Hassanin coming right behind the nose guard. I've never seen him do that in real life.
He's spinning in circles.
Rising on the way. Oh, how was that not pass interference?
Referee.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
it's like the
defensive holding, anyone?
Yeah, anybody?
Defensive holding?
Oh, geez. I believe the athletic director just jumped off the Stickle Sky Center.
He said, hey, we got
He's like, I'm not doing this. Yep. 2nd and 10. Rising, directing traffic, gets the snap on the way, and that's a handoff.
Oh.
And boy, was that Andrew Simpson? Yes, it was. Right there to meet him.
3rd and 8 now.
This feels more like a regular football game than what we experienced with 17 interceptions that I was throwing.
This feels like people that they're coaches.
Yeah.
They're coaches.
So can Utah convert on 3rd down? An option play. Cam Rising going up there. Get there.
Wow. It's decision time, Mike Prater. Does he go for it on 4th and 1?
Cam Rising got it down to a 4th and 1 as we move under 3 minutes in the first half. Boy, defense has played well, but it's just 1 yard. He's going for it, but he's going in the shotgun. They'll move the linebackers inside. Cam Rising and company. Here we go. Motions the tight end over. 4th and 1. Rising, handoff on the way, met by the defense.
Oh.
Holy moly.
Big time.
Read that play perfectly. I mean,
that reminded me of Jadeveon Clowney, Outback Bowl against Michigan. You remember that moment?
He took the guy's helmet off.
Where it's like he barely had a chance to hand the ball off. What a defensive stop, and here come the Broncos. Malachi moving, Genty in motion, throws it to Ashton in the flat, gets a block. Here he goes, giddy up horse. Wow. Gain of about 15 on the play.
Hey, something that I saw, though, that we got to be a little careful of. Genty's wear and tear is already down to a yellow, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. So.
I'll tell you,
playing this game, that freaks me out every time. Because I told Ashton this in the summer when he came here.
Yeah.
I told him, unfortunately, I got him injured in the season. Thank goodness that hasn't come to fruition.
Oh, there's a nice pass into the flat.
Who even caught that?
I
couldn't even see
I missed
that. Was that Cam Bates? 83?
Yep, it was Bates. It was Bates.
True freshman.
So 2nd and 9. Here we go. Oh,
2-minute timeout.
2-minute warning, okay.
I'll tell you, doing the games on the field, 2-minute warning, it's still a new rule I have to get used to.
I can't stand
I'm sitting there and I'm going and I go, well, who took a timeout? They go 2-minute warning. I go, oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about that.
But we can't call it 2-minute warning. This is the 2-minute timeout.
Yeah, exactly.
2-minute timeout. Let's call it a 2-minute warning, guys.
Empty setback for Malachi. 2 minutes to go in the half. Throw on the way wide open was Ashton. Stiff arm, you bet. Wow.
He blended in so well, I didn't even see him
I was just going to say, that was the first time that I've ever really thought to myself, wait a minute. I can't see blue on blue here.
Reminder, the QR code, top of your screen there, helping out the Idaho Food Bank with ICCU. There's Genty to the 3-yard line. Well, you got to give it up for Prater. He really has contained. I mean, Boise State's had to earn. Sizemore's had to earn every yard here. But now look at Genty with the fire emoji. That means he's hot.
I think Prater is bringing the house and maybe the backyard here as well.
Big moment. 1st and goal on the 3. Oh, there's
well, he was in the neutral zone.
Yeah. Oh, they stop him. There we go.
That was
how that didn't get
Aaron
a penalty.
Rodgers would have snapped that thing so quick for a free play.
So 2nd and goal, still on the 3-yard line. Malachi in the shotgun. Rolling right up the middle, intercepted in the end zone, intercepted and taken back just about the 7-yard line. Wow, what a break for Utah, and what a terrible mistake by Matthew Sizemore. I thought he was going to Genty in the flat.
Yeah, so did I.
Wow, yeah. I know how to throw an interception, trust me. Wow, and that is a huge break for the Utes.
There's been a couple of big swings. Prater's just got to capitalize.
Rising, wide open catch to the 40 Oh, and I think again he stopped running.
No, I think he's got to keep that stick held down. Keep that left stick held down.
Keep
and he's
running,
gone.
Prater.
He's gone.
Wow. So what looked like it was going to be 14-0, here comes Utah driving to tie.
He's only got a little
Rising
bit of
on the way.
time.
Oh, and that one deflected down. And an injury. Spencer, I don't know.
I just expected it to say Cam Rising.
Yeah, that's what I expected, yeah. Now remember, Cam Rising is actually 45 years old, and it's his 13th year playing football.
He's basically a pro.
So here we go. Timeout called by Utah. You really got to think the Utes want to get a touchdown, tie this up, go into halftime.
See, because here's the question. Does Prater know how to kick a field goal?
I don't know. No one knows. Cam Rising, throw on the way, and deflected again. Boy.
I made a field goal in my life. I made a field goal.
Spencer Fano, the right tackle, has elbow brucitis, which I normally get those on Tuesdays, so surprising. I can't believe there's injuries here. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10.
Well, they're pressed up again.
This is huge. Can Utah move the ball? They will,
yes, they
right
can.
up the middle. A great job here. So now the question is, do they go no huddle? Do they take a timeout? Or do they just they're going to let the clock wind a little bit?
Yeah, they got to stop to move the chains.
On the 45-yard line, Rising again, looking, and that one deflected.
I think the referee might have knocked that one away.
But what's not terrible is that stops the clock.
True. The referee stopping Prater's team for another week.
Yep. It's like a nightmare. Rising on the way, throw it up, almost intercepted. Can you believe it? That's the 4th time where a defender's gotten their hands on it, but they haven't been able to pick it off.
This is
Markel Reed.
This is getting scary time here.
Okay, here we go. 3rd and 10, Rising up the middle again, and that one caught, but then knocked free.
4th down. Surely Prater doesn't punt here.
I can't imagine Prater wants to punt here. I wouldn't, because with 50 seconds left, you're kind of in that middle ground where what does a punt do for you? It's too long of a field goal on the 45-yard line, but they're going to punt it away.
I just have a feeling this is a fake.
You need 10 yards to go for that. Nope, he's going to punt it away. And a fair catch called. So now, if you're Matt Sizemore and the Broncos, all 3 timeouts, 45 seconds, but Malachi's got that nightmare of throwing that interception in the end zone.
That's true. Does he have as they say, does he have a memory like a goldfish?
Yep. Ted Lasso. Here we go. Malachi and company going at it, throw on the way, and that one is caught. Wow, brought in. Was that Strong?
I think it was either. I think so.
Wow, Prince Strong. That's the 2nd big catch of the night for him. So here we go. 37 seconds. Malachi back at it. Oh, he's going to scramble. He had a chance to run, throws it. Was he inbounds or not? He was, but only a gain of 2.
Yeah, I thought he was going to take off and use the legs to get the first down.
Yeah, he had an opening, and he decided to, you ask some Boise State fans, and they tell you they want to see Malachi do that and run.
Yeah, that is true. It's been a debate for the whole year, but Mad Dog's played so good.
Oh, Mad Dog's been awesome, and look at that defensive stop. Barely got the ball out.
And yeah, the fact that he got it out to stop the clock, though, is huge.
Yeah.
Still got a shot to do this.
Yeah, so now Utah, if they can get a stop, take a timeout, they have a chance to do something magical to end the half.
I think Matt Louder's running this fade route, and I think that's probably what he's looking for.
Throw on the way, and missed him. He had Austin Bolt crossing wide open, stomps the clock, preserves the timeout, and now Utah presumably is going to get the ball back from a punt.
Will Prater have enough time?
Well, that's the, and I mean, you got a lot of yards. A lot of yards.
That first pass that he completed was good enough. Now this is returnable.
Oh,
he called a fair catch.
Fair catch.
He had to beat one guy there, and he could have had that thing in great field position.
So go to. Well, I'm not going to tell Prater how to play the game because I lost by like 1,000,000 points.
Yeah.
But I would go to coach suggestions. The only time is in this game, you ever have that where coach wants you to play conservative?
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
Like,
You're like, no.
Yeah, you're like,
this
is a video game.
Yeah.
You know?
There's nothing on the line in reality here, so I want to throw the ball deep.
So 80 yards to try and tie it up at 7, but only 20 seconds. Oh, and a delay.
85 yards now.
Yeah. Delay of game, the second one on Prater and the Utes.
The hard
Wow, he declined it.
What a guy.
Man.
What a guy.
He declined it. Wow, so that preserves the time and keeps it at the 20-yard line. So here we go, 1st and 10, Utah.
Press coverage again.
If one of these receivers can get by their man, they'll be wide open. Oh, man, another deflection. Markel Reed has been everywhere tonight.
Yeah,
he has been everywhere.
He has. The problem that Prater has, if you look at it, he's throwing it as hard as he can.
Yeah, it's a bullet pass. He needs to lob it up there.
He's got some vitriol behind that pass there.
So 2nd and 10, still a mile to go for Cam Rising, and it's intercepted. Oh, my goodness, it's picked off. Oh, my goodness. Right to him. Oh, Cam Rising.
Oh.
Prater calling shot. I mean, he's the coach. He can say what he wants about his quarterback.
That's true.
Oh, so what a break for the Boise State defense. And by the way, look, I mean, that's a beautiful interception. That went right to him. So now, knock on the door. At least you get a field goal, but they're going to try, I think, to get 7. Malachi, plenty of protection. On the way, almost. That one batted away, but that could have been picked off.
If that linebacker doesn't touch it, that DB had broken on that thing.
Yep.
100%. 100%.
And again, there was the opening drive, which was the only point so far tonight. It was we haven't seen a drive like that from either team since that first possession by the Broncos.
The only other thing that was even close was the doink field goal.
Yep. Oh, there's a pressure, but it's a screen dumped off to Genty. Here comes Ashton on the way, and a timeout called.
I don't think there's a lot
3 seconds left.
Yeah, this is the field goal now. Now, here's the thing. Remind yourself, through the uprights, not against them.
If you're if you're Jonah Dolmas, all you can hear in your ears right now is boom. That's all he can hear.
That sounds too. I mean, it just reverberates around the stadium.
And it's on the hash, so it's not right up the middle. Will Jonah Dolmas redeem himself? He will. What a field goal there. So as we go into the halftime break of the giving games here with ICCU and the Idaho Food Bank, it is 10-0 Boise State. Let's talk about it. Quick breakdown of so far what Boise State has done right.
I mean, they have really just contained the big plays. Prater wants to hit those streak routes. Utah wants to hit the deep ball. Boise State's done a pretty good job of stopping that. Oh, my word.
-1 rushing yards.
-1 rushing yards. But you know what's not a negative? Donating to the Idaho Food Bank.
That's right.
Scan that QR code
That's
up
right.
in the top right-hand corner when this thing comes back on. $5 can feed 15 meals.
Yeah,
Craziness.
so think about that, and they make it easy with the QR code. So again, when that pops up, you scan it, and there it is right there. $5 provides 15 meals from the Idaho Food Bank. So good news for Prater and the Utes is they get the ball to start the second half. And really, I mean, no big mistakes by Prater in Utah. It's just been throwing those routes into coverage and those getting blocked away. He had that one interception thrown near the end of the first half. So Cam Rising does have that snowflake, which means he's a little bit cold, but one completion could reverse that.
Yeah,
there's Cam.
Big
Throws on the way, wide open, and that is caught. Runs out of bounds at the 40. Then we're going to actually mark it as the 37. But Riley, we've seen that happen 2 or 3 times. Yep. He's had wide open field.
Prater's just got to get those guys to turn up field, stop running. And yeah, I mean, he's had some opportunities.
Throw on the way, and that one deflected again. I believe Andrew Simpson on that.
If that thing goes over the top, he's gone. He's gone.
So I think you're right. I think what we're seeing is Cam's got the good idea, but that bullet pass keeps it too low. He has to lob it up there. A little tap of the button there. 2nd and 10. Again, a 10-0 lead for Boise State. Utah trying to just get to the red zone. They haven't been to the red zone all night. Little pump fake by Cam, and oh man, almost got lit up there. Thank goodness he got rid of the ball.
That was
so
close.
It's 3rd and 10.
That was close, although a pump fake, that's a pretty advanced game mechanic. He's starting to get this thing figured out.
Yeah, he's learning as he goes. Meanwhile, Sizemore's a professional. Oh, look at the draw play. Look at the draw play for the first down.
That's a gutsy call.
A very gutsy call. When you're in minus territory, gutsy call, run up the middle. And really, the running game for Utah's been pretty good, and especially when your offensive line blocks like that.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. That was pretty impressive.
So here we go. Right at midfield, 48-yard line. Hand off again. Oh, nope. And I believe a little maybe confusion on the run-pass option.
That's the
Which
worst
one is it?
feeling.
When you hold the button, it gives it to the running back? I don't even know how it works. I've never been able to figure it out.
I'm pretty sure when you hold it, the quarterback keeps it.
Got it.
I think.
Got it. I swear, every time I try it, it blows
flips.
up in my face.
It changes,
It does.
feels like.
Yeah. Here we go. A big second down and long for the Utes. They've had just a couple of big plays. That's about it tonight. There it is in the flat, wide open. Catch on the way, and it's going to be third and manageable.
45, that's got to be a fullback or something out there. Just getting into the flat, running just a little drag route out there.
But again, this is where Utah struggled. They've been able to get third and manageable, but they haven't been able to really keep the drives going. They run into the blue wall of Boise State. Throw on the way, intercepted by Markel Reed. He's had a bunch of deflections. That one sticks in his hands. Jumped up and got it for the senior.
Snag that thing down. That's what you want to see. And Matt Sizemore laughing on stage. He knows.
Yeah, look at our two coaches here. You got Sizemore smiling. You see the deduction from Prater. Here's the good news for Prater. Still just 10-0.
Still a two-score ball game. He's still in this thing.
He's looking for his first turnover. Genti up the middle, wide open. Almost juked too much and only made it a gain of 4.
Yeah, this game can make making those moves kind of fun. You and I were talking about it. You said you're a FIFA player. It's kind of the same way there. You get too many skill moves going on. Sometimes you trip yourself up a little bit.
If you're familiar with FIFA, I take Mohamed Salah and I use that right stick way too much. There's Genti again.
And that
34, yep.
It's orange.
Yep. So that's the big thing. Of course, College Football 25, they have wear and tear, which means if Genti keeps taking these hits, it could cause some problems. But third and manageable. This could be a big first down. They send the house screen pass. There's Genti. He's going to get it and more. Follows his blocker. Man, the screen game has worked masterfully for Boise State.
I think Sizemore knows that Genti that Prater wants to bring the house and he can get Genti out in the flat. I think it's a little bit of knowing your opponent.
Again, Utah and Prater looking for their first turnover forced. Can they get it here? On the way, they do! They do! It's the reverse announcer jinx. There we go. We dialed it up. We said Prater needs a turnover, and he gets the first interception off Malachi Nelson tonight.
Very nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
And that is, I mean, suck the energy out of the blue. And now, what can this offense do? Because Cam Rising, look, still showing cold.
See, but Prater's got Doc Haskell in the stands ringing that cowbell for him. He's rooting for him, showing some clear favoritism.
How about that? Play action. Oh, no, it's picked off.
6.
Look at that. Alexander Tubes walks his way in.
He started celebrating pretty early.
It gives and it takes away. 2 plays after the interception by the Utah defense, it's a house call by Alexander Tubner. Wow, Broncos with a big lead.
Decisions.
Yeah.
Not making the right decisions.
I'll tell you, it's what the Mountain West people complain about. It's all blue on the blue.
It's true.
It's just camouflage.
It's true.
Wow, we couldn't see him.
Prater said it. He can't see him.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I mean, what really felt like a chance for Utah, Alexander Tubner read that play perfectly and took it all the way back for 6.
He snatched the momentum away. Doc has put the cowbell away.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. This is College Football 25. You are literally one big pass play away from getting a point on the board. But again, basically, Prater has to run a perfect 7 minutes of gameplay here.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe he can do it.
Here we go.
Truly, I believe.
Cam Rising trying to shake off the demons of the pick 6. And it's going to be a handoff right up the middle. Got good blocking. Boy, if he can just find that hole.
He's right there.
Hit some speed.
He's right there. He's learning.
But now maybe this would be a good time for Matthew Sizemore to remind Prater about the no huddle. Help a brother out. Here we go. Motion on the way. Cam Rising under center. Another handoff. And that's going to be a first down. Okay.
The Utes are driving.
Yep. But again, now every Mike Prater Utah fan is looking at that clock because you got a 5-minute fourth quarter. You got a $1.50 to go in the third, so not a lot of time.
I think he's got to score before quarter's up
Yep.
here.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Keep it a 2-possession game at the end of the third. And that's going to be a give up the middle.
All this misdirection?
Yeah. Yeah.
Motion.
I think he's probably just trying to catch that one break where the defensive coverage breaks down and his running back's able to take it.
Not a bad strategy. Not a bad strategy.
Handoff on the way. Ahmed Hassanin. Wow, what a tackle there. From Egypt to Boise with a big tackle, and now
Prater's got to feel like he's in Salt Lake.
Yeah. Yep. Here we go. 1 minute to go in the third. Cam Rising needs it. Low snap, handoff. Shakes one tackler and gets it for a gain of 3.
All right, is it 4-down territory?
It's got to be. I mean, it's got to be, unless they're not playing to win. It's got to be.
That's true. Well, Latrell Caples does say that the teams are coming to the blue and not playing to win. So I don't know. Maybe that's the case.
I will tell you, to take a side conversation for a moment, you can't watch that San Diego State game and say that he was wrong.
No,
I mean,
not at all.
They were just stacking the box, did not, and Matson's like, okay,
easy.
I'll pass it. Yeah,
Easy.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Another misdirection on 4th and 7. Can he break free?
First down,
First and 10. Utah, but now Prater needs to get going.
He's celebrating too much.
15 seconds to go in the third quarter. And again, this is where Utah has been haunted. Right near midfield is when they really start to struggle. Cam Rising now directing traffic. 5 seconds to go in the third. Shotgun play. Throw on the way. Intercepted. Oh, it's Andrew Simpson. And he's going to the 20-yard line. Returns at 20 yards. Oh, my goodness.
You have the distinct ability to reverse the commentator's curse.
I do.
It is crazy.
I do.
You called it.
I said this is where he has problems, and Andrew Simpson jumped up and picked it off. Honestly, thank goodness Utah was able to tackle him before he took it for 6.
Yeah,
so
he was gone.
Now it is the Ashton Genty show, we would imagine,
Surely.
for the remaining 5 minutes of this ball game.
Surely Matt Sizemore is going to feed Prater a heavy dose of 2.
This is a great time. You think about Prater's probably down in the dumps to donate to the Idaho Food Bank, because I would tell you, he loves a good charity, and this would really make a difference. So scan that QR code. Here's Genty in the flat, gets a blocker, and gets out of bounds with a 6-yard gain. Well, this game has not what I expected, honestly.
No, not at all.
The first drive by Sizemore in Boise State, I thought, uh-oh, it's going to be a long night.
Be rough, yeah.
But give it to Prater. It's just been those mistakes. It's just been those Cam Rising interceptions.
I think if you gave Mike Prater another 2 to 3 hours, I think that he is in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's actually made, outside the interceptions, he's not going for it on 4th and long. He's actually called a pretty smart game. It's just been, those lurking linebackers.
Yeah, he's just got to get the lob pass down, and I think he'd need money.
And remember, it's been Genty in the pass game. Here's a nice little read option there by Malachi Nelson, and he's going to get it 1st and goal on the 9.
Yeah, that's a good look. Not one that we've seen too much this game.
What a statement, too, by this defense. If they can shut him out. I mean,
That's
you want to
true.
talk about a statement. There's
true.
Genty, and Genty's going to get stopped.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't think Genty has more than about 20 yards this game.
No, he's gotten a few of those screen plays, you're right. I mean, they've been able to make a lot of that work. But here's Genty on the counter again, and only a 2-yard gain. So if you're Utah, obviously get a stop and have some big plays.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, 3 timeouts.
Yeah, it's
3 possessions.
It's a mountain to climb.
Yeah, it's true.
Here comes Malachi, rolls out, got a defender staring him down.
Picked it off!
Picked it off. He's got blockers. Get up there. All right. Okay, that is about the perfect scenario you could eat. And by the way, that is Malachi Nelson's 2nd interception thrown in the end zone.
That's true. That's
Holy
true. 3
moly.
overall on the day. Prater has started to figure out this defensive thing, and that's what I'm saying, man. He's a couple hours away from being good at this football game.
But now, can Cam Rising I don't think they took that as a compliment. Can Cam Rising do it here? Oh, they're going to hand it off the middle, but he's got to go. We got to hit that triangle button. 3:37 and counting.
The other team is calling out the clock.
Yeah. Cam Rising under center. Interesting strategy, but maybe a run could do it. No, it's not. Oh boy. We got to get to the coach suggestions. There we go. That's the tab you want, Prater. Does Utah have some magic in them? At this point, you know, my goal was to avoid a 50 burger on me.
Yeah.
I think Prater now getting into that end zone.
Yeah.
You know, quieting this crowd.
Out.
And that one. You know, I don't know why the slaps have to be so angry.
Yeah, they're violent.
They are.
They're violent.
Well, I'll tell you, if you're Spencer Danielson, you love this defensive effort.
Oh,
I
mean,
not only not a point allowed, but has Utah even gotten in the red zone tonight?
Have they even crossed the 50?
I don't even know if they've gotten past the Bronco head.
No,
I think you're right.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you put it up and you show the tape after the game and you say, this is what I want to see from you every single night.
Absolutely.
That's the kind of effort you want to see. Playing against when this game came out, one of the best offenses in this game.
And there it is, and another interception right there. Pick six on the way. He stopped. What are you doing? He just wants to play longer. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we do have Doc's keys to the game. Press the power button. That would be a good idea.
That's
holy moly. Yeah, this would be a rage quit time, you would imagine, after that last interception.
Yeah, I'd say I can't. What am I doing?
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Well, if you're just joining us, just give to the Idaho Food Bank at this point.
That's about all we can say at this point.
That's going to be the most entertaining thing we got. Here's Genty up the gut.
Stuff.
Can't get there. That's been the one interesting thing. He has not had these big runs like he normally does.
Yeah, it's been impressive.
Second one on the way. There he goes.
Bust
through the defender. And he's waving to his own crowd. He's saying, you know, beat the traffic. Sometimes Broadway can get a little busy.
Trying to make that
go
right
get a table of Chili's across the street because this one's over.
Trying to make that right hand turn. It's when there's 37,000 strong in there. Woo.
Well, if I could say a message to, I don't know who makes that decision, if it's Jeremiah Dickey, but basketball, they don't do the same traffic for football, and so basketball is even worse sometimes. Just my 2 cents. And that kick is good. So with the extra point, that is not a typo. It is 24-0. Believe it or not, though, Utah's had 6 chances to tie this game that kind of throughout, and it's gotten out of hand.
Yeah, Utah has had every single chance possible. It just hasn't quite worked.
What can the Utes do? Maybe a kickoff return for a touchdown? Yeah, if I would have told you, Riley, that Malachi Nelson would have 2 red zone interceptions, you would think, 12th team in the country, 2 minutes. But the defense, I mean, Cam Rising hasn't been able to get anything going.
Well, and adding to the fact that Genty hasn't been able to do anything. I mean,
if you would look at Genty rushing yards and the interceptions, you would have thought it'd be closer than 24-0. There it is, a nice first down catch. And maybe you can hear Sizemore is teaching Prater the no huddle. Wow, he is a nice guy.
The heart continues to grow.
Yeah. He's declined 2 delay games. All right. Rising, going back, throw on the way. Uh-oh, triple coverage. That one knocked away.
I think they teach you, at least in basketball, if someone's double or triple covered, that usually means someone else is open.
Yep. Well, it was the Alexander. Where did it go wrong for Utah? Where did it go right for Boise State? You would think that Tubner pick 6 really changed the game.
Yeah, that stamped it, I think. It makes it hard to come back. The momentum was kind of
it was right after. Oh, there it is. Oh
my.
That one deflected. I'll tell you, Sizemore knows how to press the SWAT button.
Yes, he does.
I mean, holy moly, that thing is mashed into the ground by now.
Hey, but what I will say, Prater has figured out this lob pass thing. Not every single thing has been throw it as hard as Cam Rising possibly can.
Yep.
And I think at some point he's going to find someone that has broken the press and gotten out, for a long, easy touchdown.
Yep, exactly. So the problem is when you're staring down a 24-0 hole, it's everyone knows. I mean, Sizemore knows what he's trying to do here. There's Cam gonna run for it. There he goes.
Look at him stepping up in the pocket. 4 for 3.
And again, the cool thing about Cam Rising is he's the only active college football player with an AARP membership, which is pretty cool. Yeah. But BYU players feel at home because they're all 27.
Now, here's the real question, though. Who's older, Cam Rising or Doc Haskell?
No one knows. Yeah. No one's seen Doc Haskell's birth certificate.
That's true.
Reminder, there's the right by Matt Sizemore's beautiful face there. Although the T-shirt is ugly, there is the QR code where you can donate and help out the Idaho Food Bank. $5, 15 meals. That math is mathin'. So think about $5. You brought it up. Truly. You ever gone to a restaurant recently? You can't find anything for $5.
Yeah.
They won't even get you water.
Yeah, that's about right.
So 15 meals for the Idaho Food Bank with that donation there. The link, very easy. Huge thanks, obviously, to ICCU as well.
Oh, he's got somebody open.
Wide. Oh, man! Just dropped there.
I think he had both wide receivers going down the sideline open because there was one safety press coverage.
And, yeah, that is just – and that was on 4th down, too. I didn't realize.
Brutal.
Because, really, I decided the goals should change, and the goal is just to see if Prater can get in the end zone. I think that would be good.
Get off the donut.
Yeah, you wonder, you always play this game, you wonder if Utah would have just ran it every play, what this game would look like. Because, truly, the run game's been pretty solid.
He's been great at running the ball. Yeah, he's been fantastic at it.
Now, Sizemore's going no huddle, which is what any sensible coach would do up 24-0. Here's Genty on the way, just getting smashed. And
that
3rd and 11.
Hit. Jeez Louise.
So 2 different games we've seen in the giving games. Ours, touchdowns galore, a lot of points. This has been a little more ground and pound.
Yeah, this
as Malachi almost sacked, just escapes it by getting rid of the ball.
Saw his life flash before his eyes there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock.
Oh, he's going to kick a long 56. I think Jonah Dalmas has this, and it's right on, too.
It is right down the middle. Jonah 1 for 2 so far tonight on the way.
That's pure.
Is it in? No, just short.
Wow.
I mean, that was lined up perfectly for Jonah. So a doink and then kind of a Hail Mary chance on a 56-yarder and just fell. I mean, just barely fell short.
Yeah, we're talking inches there, not even feet. All right.
This would make some headlines, though. A team going for a field goal, 56-yarder of 24-0.
Yeah, somebody would be saying, hey, check the spread, check the over-under.
Yeah, what's going on here? So the goal now, can Prater get a touchdown? If Prater gets a touchdown, he officially wins. And that's not going to happen.
First play pick.
Oh, Notarini with an interception. Yeah, Prater saying he was better in practice. He was over there in I don't know, is that your practice section? I mean, he was actually practicing.
There's a
practice mode, which is something else.
He was hitting the targets.
Yeah.
Doc was coaching him through it.
The only problem, the targets now have turned into the Boise State defenders for him. And he's been hitting a lot of those. Here's Malachi with the keeper there.
You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the
no huddle again.
Yeah,
he's running it up now. This is unsportsmanlike.
That is, that's, tell you, Spencer Danielson would be making headlines. They would be talking about this on like ESPN First Take if you were going for no huddle at 24-0. So, which is funny because you were Oregon, got the win. Boise State obviously going to get the win. And when we saw them match up in real life, just that win looks as a big sack there. That win looks better and better.
Yeah, it's true. That Oregon,
or that
win,
loss, I should say.
Yeah,
it's kind of a loss that feels like a win sometimes, doesn't it?
Well, I think if you're Oregon, right? I mean, outside of Ohio State, it's the best win on their schedule, I think. I mean,
yeah, it really is. So we are going to see a punt, which means the chance for Prater to get a touchdown is still alive.
Is he going to pin him deep? I think he is.
Yep. Well, let's see where that went out of bounds. They're saying the 29-yard line. So 71 yards and 2 timeouts separates Mike Prater from getting some points on the board. And
I think Sizemore is dialed up the full blitz.
Is this a compliment or an insult? I think it's an insult. There it is.
Go.
No,
run.
Run, Prater, run. We will not see a shutout tonight.
No!
Oh, maybe we will. Maybe we will. Now Sizemore can do the funniest thing ever and play tough defense. So
He
a
was right
timeout
there.
call, yeah. Prater thanking the football gods for something. And then the second injury. I can't believe we had injuries turned on.
I know.
That's messed up.
I know. It's brutal.
So here we go. Again, with 32 seconds and 1 timeout, can Prater score some points?
Now, in this situation, does he just kick a field goal? He's about to take a delay of game
that's
here.
what you, yeah.
Press the big button in the middle of the controller.
Oh, my word. I mean, Cam Rising, he's probably forgetting. He's getting older. You know, I mean, he's been playing this a long time.
That's true.
So
declined it. He declined
you're right.
it.
Do you sit there and do you kick a field goal to guarantee points, or you go for the end zone? I mean, I think Prater's got to go for the end zone here.
Yeah, you gotta go out in a blaze of glory here.
So here we go, 24-0.
Hey, 24-7 is a respectable scoreline on the road.
Yeah, Prater's first time playing. Yeah. 24-0. On the way, touchdown! There is hope in the Treasure Valley, and that deserves a donation. Scan the QR code just because Prater finally scored some points. That's worth feeding some hungry people. So, it's hard. I want to break down the drive, but we have to bring up that Matthew Sizemore ran a goal line defense for the second play.
No, we don't.
Okay, we don't have to bring that.
We don't have to
That definitely did not happen.
No.
That definitely did not happen.
I think I just saw Prater's going for 2.
As he should.
As he should.
As he should. All right. 2-point conversion time.
This makes it, my math says this could be a 2-possession game.
On the way. Oh.
It's not a 2-possession game.
No, it is not. So now, I mean, I think at this point, if you're Prater, you're learning how to play this game, go for the onside kick. Right?
You would
Might
sure
as well,
think, yeah.
You know?
Looks like he's got it dialed up there.
See what can happen.
Gonna run. Surely he doesn't run the actual onside.
This is the one thing. In all my years of playing Madden,
I can't do it.
I don't know if I've ever gotten an onside kick, to be honest.
It's hard.
Apparently, there's a hack out there that guarantees you'll get it. You know,
that's
you get
so
these,
sad.
I know. You get
if
these
you're
kids
doing
on
that
YouTube.
Online,
I know. I played it. True. I think the last time I played online, I played a kid that all of a sudden ran this weird squib kick thing, and it was a glitch, and he got the ball, and I said, you know what, I hope you sleep terrible tonight.
Yeah, my recommendation at that point, go outside. There's this thing called grass.
Yeah,
go touch
touch it.
some. Go touch some.
Here's a play action by Malachi Nelson. He's got Genty. Oh!
What a defensive play.
What a defensive stop.
That kid has the picks.
Yep.
He's been balling.
You got to give it up for Utah. Despite 24-6, still playing their hearts out.
24-6, that's like my work ethic.
Yeah.
I'm locked in for 6 days a week.
Yeah, you got to take Fridays. It's like Nampa School District. They get Fridays off.
Yeah, true.
It's amazing.
True.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10. I'd love to see Prater get a pick here.
That'd be great.
It's another, man, I think the same exact play, and that one caught by Prince Strong, who's had a heck of a game.
Yeah, he
a
has.
Heck of a game.
That comeback route, by the way, if you don't know yet, the comeback route, best route in this game. Hands down, no questions. Yes, it is. As long as you read, if that linebacker sneaks over to play underneath, don't throw it because it's a pick every time.
Got it.
But if the linebacker doesn't sneak over, it's a free 15 yards.
That's what I need to do. This has reignited my love for college football.
Yeah, you're going to go home and play college football all night.
I'm going to stay up till 1 a.m. All right, here we go. Definitely Boise State, Matt Sizemore trying to do it again. Oh, there's a little bootleg, and that's a sack.
No huddle.
No huddle. This should be the last play of the game. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the way.
1 second.
1 second
Kick
left.
the field goal. Kick the field goal.
I do think it would be great for Jonah Domus to get a little bit of redemption. He's had a doink. He had a 56-yarder that was short. Here is a 46-yarder from the left hash.
The left hash, which has forever in Boise State history been the quote-unquote problem hash.
That is, and on the way, it is good. It doinked it in.
Okay, he's got it figured out. Right side of the post.
It's the doink redemption by Jonah Domus.
That is awesome.
And just the doink redemption. So we got kind of a little bit of everything in this game. Prater gets some points, scored. It wasn't a shutout. And we get a field goal to just add to the win for your home team, the Boise State Broncos. And what a game number 2 of the Giving Games, huh?
That was pretty fantastic.
How about that? That was fantastic.
That was pretty good
Riley,
stuff.
we saw a mix of everything.
Yes,
I mean,
we
we saw people playing college football 25 for the first time.
Yeah.
We saw myself throw 17 interceptions. You know, we saw it all.
We saw, and earlier in this stream, we saw Boise State continue the undefeated run in the Mountain West.
We saw Matt. Boy, that performance, especially with a close game in game 1, just really throw the hammer down.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. That was pretty impressive. We saw you and I who are okay at this game. We saw the new levels, and we saw the cream of the crop. We saw the cream of the crop. So, you know, if you're looking to learn this game, you know, 15 years from now when the aliens are here, the AI's here, go back and watch this VOD.
Yeah.
You can see the progression. You can.
Well, and it was fun to see Prater tonight, just starting off with what button is what, and then obviously learning and gaining ground. And yeah, it was really good.
And I said it earlier, and I didn't mean it as a bad thing. I mean, I truly think he's a couple more hours from being in that game, from being honestly good at this game.
Yeah,
he understands the play calling really well.
Absolutely. And it's great to see in a night like tonight, Boise State on top, both with Matt earlier, and then we end it with Sizemore getting a dub.
Boise State dub. That's always the right way to do it.
Yep, absolutely.
Very nice. Well, I believe that's going to do it for us this evening
what
here
a
on
fun
our first. Come back tomorrow. We've got some Call of Duty for the next 3 days. A big time.
The new
Call
one?
Of Duty. Yes, the new one. Black Ops 6.
I've been tempted to try it out.
Worth it. I like it.
But is this some where I'm struggling, where I hop online and I just I can't
there's a movement. There's definitely some movement. But as someone who came from Call of Duty, I did Call of Duty broadcasts here when I was in school, right? Like that was my baby. I love it.
Okay.
It reminds me of the Black Ops 4 type era game.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got 8 teams playing in this thing tomorrow, bunch of ICCU teams. Got some pretty good players from some of these other companies. I've had a peek at some of the rosters. There's some names that people were going to recognize if they've watched any, semi-professional Call of Duty. So
that's awesome.
It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great time and always a fun watch and a play as well.
It's going to be a good time. All right, tomorrow, 6 o'clock, more Giving Games action. But for now, for tonight, for Joey and myself and Doc and for Matt Sizemore and Mike Prater, we're gonna end it here. But have a great night and go Broncos.
I'm going to be playing till 1 a.m.
There we go.